lived happily ever after. Each of us has a...
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
What's up, everybody? Friday night. Dad Builds is getting himself together. He'll be ready in 1 second. I can't start a full party till he gets here. So we'll do a little bit of stuff, a little bit of groundbreaking stuff to knock out. First, I guess we should say Happy Father's Day weekend to all the dads out there, right? That's a good way to get things going, first off. And Pixie Dust, goodbye. Goodbye. I got time for jackasses, everybody. So, bye. I got time for it. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're here. I'm in one of those moods tonight. So don't get on me because I'm ready to go. Had a long day. We'll talk about that when Chris gets in here. But I'm not going to tolerate any stupid. Chris, I'm not in the mood for stupidity.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
It's Father's Day weekend, and I'm not going to tolerate it. You know, I just not going to tolerate it. So welcome in. Yep. Good to see you, buddy. We got a lot of friends in house. Let me say hello to everybody first. We don't have to do the wave thing, Chris. We're virtually sending some love to everybody, just so you know. Disney Baker, good. Chris Dye, Jeannie, Mar, Memphis, Mandy Adams, welcome in. Debbie Bernfeld, Jesse's here. Mar, Memphis, JC Skipper, Brian, Katie Y. We're going to talk about Katie in a little bit. Dad Builds. Let's see. Sebastian the Crab is here. Awesome. Debbie Bernfeld, the amazing Debbie Bernfeld. Samantha Lowe, she's an Instagram superstar. Hello, Sam. Jeannie 525, the Disney Fanatics, ahoy. Good to see you in here. Debbie Bernfeld, like I said. Mandy Adams, just don't want to miss anybody. Christine Hickman, Two Real Geeks. Good to see you. Nico the Greco, AJC Amy. Hall of Famers, we're surrounded by them. Dad Builds here tonight. Disney Worlders is in house. We'll talk about him in a little bit. Thank you, Dan, for posting the videos. Tropical Nerds. I haven't seen him I haven't seen. I assume it's Gina. I don't know. I think Gina's locked him away in a closet. And he's not allowed to come out and play anymore. Jonah, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Catherine Willoughby, hello. Marguerite Nagy, Hall of Famers all over the place tonight. Love it. All over the place. And Catherine Willoughby. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I'll get to. I apologize, and we will make sure that we welcome you along the way. Chris, it's good to see you. We took a off week. Now, this is the Dad Build show. We're just doing it on my network right now. It'll go back to his very soon. I knew it was Gina. I think she's got him locked in a way. Dylan's not allowed to come out and play. So let's do a couple things first. So, guys, first off, let me say a huge thank you. One of the things that I try to do here, and tonight's show will be a little bit different. Chris and I are going to wing it tonight, and I'll explain that in a little bit also. Birdwell, welcome in. Movie Mania Nick, hello. Good to see you. So, one of the things that we try to do on this channel is Chris does a ton of work behind the scenes, as you guys know. So does Walking with the Woods. So does Disneyfornia. And so does our good friend Casey Bryan. Welcome in, Anna Isabel. Thank you for coming in as well. So, and Birdwell. I make sure I didn't miss Birdwell. So, one of the things that we try to do, what people say to me all the time, why are you putting out all that content on your channel for somebody else? Okay? Well, two things. One, those people are helping me to have Disney content because I want to be a Disney channel and I can't get there. My disability has taken that opportunity for me to go the parks away. And people like Nick and Casey and also Dave with Disneyfornia have been gracious enough to lend their content to me to put on the channel with their approval. And Dad Builds helps me out with a ton of the graphics and stuff and pictures and all that we do. So that's the first thing, okay? But second thing is, I want these guys to be seen and their talent to be seen, one. And two, I really want the chance for YouTube to share it out. And I could be wrong. I don't understand the algorithm. I don't plan to act like I do fully. But I do know when it gets to 100 views on a video, it tends to get shared out a little bit more. We've had a couple of them that are several thousand views already, which is great. And I challenged the chat before we started. I said, hey, guys, I got this one video that needs 10 views. Could you help me out with it? Because we were at 90. It was one that was struggling. There was a Tree of Life one. It was really cool. So, hey, Casey, we're talking about your videos. Hey, Molly Fitzbrown, Bloom and Cheese, good to see you. So you guys helped get us the Tree of Life one over. Chris, I put it in the chat like 15 minutes ago. They've already got us the 10 views on that to get us over that number. So our goal, here's the thing, guys. We've got every video on this channel that's been provided to us at 100 views or more, except for 2 right now. I've got a Christmas video from last year. That was the Joyful Singers. That's at 94. It's 6 views away. I'm going to ask Jesse to drop that link into the chat. If 6 people could open that up and let that run and get us to 100 on that, I would be ecstatic. As a thank you to all these guys that work hard, Casey, Dad Builds, also Nick and Dave. There's the video there. 6 people could give that a view to get it to 100. Once it gets to 100, it's God's thing. Whatever God wants to do with it, what he'll do. And then the other one is this, which I don't understand why it's not doing well, Chris. It's the butterfly tent. That's such a unique thing down there. I thought it would do better than it would, and it just didn't do it. We're at like 80 views on that. We're like 20 away. So if you guys want to help tonight as a thank you to all these guys that I couldn't do this channel without my executive producers, just flat out. Couldn't do it. That includes my son. So, hey, Yachty, welcome in. So if you could help us out tonight with 6 views on that video there, that Christmas one, it just didn't do that great. We'll have to, Casey, you have to think about Joyful next year. All the other Christmas videos, Chris, they rocked it last year. We did 150, 200 views. Chris did a great job with a lot of the details on the thumbnails for me, helping me with that. And again, that's why I take a lot of pride for it. And I guess I'll be upfront too. I ain't making crap on these videos. I'm in one of those moods tonight, Dad Builds. You may have to restrain me, okay? Jan S., welcome in. And I'll explain why I'm in one of those moods too in a little bit. I had a video that we did over 1,000 views on it, and I made 24 cents. So if anybody is so worried about if I'm making money, after the government takes their share, I'll be glad to share the 11.5 cents. Somebody wants to reach out if they really need it, I'll be glad to share it with them. It's not like we're not doing this making fun. I'm in a mood. Good one. Hope you are well. Yeah, I'm in a mood, Dave. I'm in one of those tonight, hey, brother. We almost got run off the road, and we had a guy that started cussing us out. This was on the way to Preston's baseball. He swerved in front of the net, and she had her horn on, and it was just a mess, and a bunch of fingers going back and forth. I gave him the whole fist, when I gave it back to him. It was a mess. So, hey, there's producer Preston. Say hello, Preston. Preston had a solid game tonight. His team won again. It was a.
Hey, Preston.
Hey, Moeller, man, it was a college scouting tournament where it's a showcase.
Awesome.
They go out and do that. Preston had a base hit, had a line. The hardest ball he hit tonight was a line drive out. Guy jumped in the air and caught it.
Wow.
Yeah, he took a walk and had a strikeout. Nobody, baseball's good. I was happy with it. Had a good day. Made all the plays in the field. So, are you ready to go to bed? All right. Before you leave, take all those with me and get rid of those, please. And have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Love you. So anyway, that we got that going. So thank you everybody for that. I appreciate the people. We already got 5 views on Joyful. We are 1 away on Joyful, getting that one over the top. Jesse, if we get Joyful up there, you can drop the butterfly video in. Do that. No problem, Jonah. So let's talk about things with the community, Chris. I am real excited. Do you want me to go to my website and pull it real quick while you're working on your stuff and do the share screen?
I can pull it up here.
Can you pull it up? I want to talk about I want to talk about some community stuff first before Chris and I get into the news. And I'll wait till Chris gets it pulled up here before we start chatting about what all it is. I love it when people from this community. Jan S is in here. Computer just wigged out weird. Can't see who said what's up, but I hope you're doing well. That would be David said that. So sounds like your day yesterday, Jeannie. Yeah. So Preston did well tonight. I was very proud of him and how he handled himself. So I can't believe we've already got 5 views on Joyful. You guys are killing me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me know when you're ready, buddy.
Yep.
Hey, Rod, the teacups, you ready? All right, let's go over here. Let's talk about this. Let me pull up the share screen here, and that's not the one I wanted. I need our news one. Let me go down and get it. News and merch share screen. There we go. There's ours. Let me take these extra off. I'll leave Chris and I on the screen right here. So before we click over to this, Chris, we're going to talk about this for a second. When we sat down to put this together, and I say we, I talk about the 20 channels that put the Hall of Fame together. And a couple of those channels are in here right now with us, like Brandy and Dave that were with us when we started this. The whole thing behind it was we wanted to help the community, okay? And we put this thing together, and I've been excessively proud of it. I'm grateful to Dad Builds. I'm grateful to Triple P for starting out with the buttons, and Dad Builds taking that baton and just running with it. So, but here's the thing. I want to recognize Katie Wyrens. Katie Y, as I call her, in the chat all the time. Hey, AAA, what's up, Spark? Good to see you. Chris and I were talking one day. I don't know, what was it, about a month or two ago, maybe. And I mentioned to you about, hey, we'd like to get a logo done for the Hall of Fame. And Chris has been busy as all get out. And we said we'd get to it. And I knew we would, right? But I was talking one day to Katie Y because she's been helping Baker with stuff. And I said, we're thinking about doing this. And she says, hey, let me take a shot at it. And what you're seeing at the top of this now, guys, is what Katie Y created for this community. She made the logo up at the top there. That is a full banner. Chris has pointed out right there. That logo is at the top. And that logo will be on, if you go down, Chris, a little bit, you can see where we put it right next to it, like it says Muppet segment. The logo is now there. That is the official logo for our Disney YouTube series of recognition. Chris, if you go back up to the top, sir, please. Yep. And Chris, I know you thought it was incredible. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Beautiful work. Classic. It looks great.
And we're very grateful.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do that type of stuff, Chris, right?
It's not easy to do that. No. And I like the simplicity, but the word has left me. But the proudness, is that a word?
Pride.
Yeah. It just looks like a good professionally done logo. I love it.
Well,
I think it's great work.
It's incredible. If we could do me a favor, guys, give me some hearts in the chat for Katie as a thank you for doing that. She created that for the community. She very easily could have charged us for that. That is, like Dad Build says, and Chris knows that this type of work it would have been very easy to say, hey, I'll do it for you for $1 amount. And she said, no, I'll do it for the community. And I think that's an amazing thing. So if we could get hearts in the chat for her tonight, I'd really appreciate it. And hats off to you for that. So this is our...
Really well done, Katie.
This is our website. Dad Builds can scroll down. If you're new, this is on my website, Pete McDevitt Show. You go to the Hall of Fame link, and you can go right through there, and every inducted member is up there and listed. Every inducted member who has a channel has their channel next to their name, and if you touch the logo for their channel, it will take you right to their channel, which I really like that because it goes right to their YouTube channel. Their Dad Builds doing it. Went right to Corey Meets World. All he did was click on it, and boom, it goes right there. It's another way for all of these Hall of Famers, these people who are recognized in the series of recognition, to be found all the way through up until, our current series, which I guess we'll be building one for Mickey very soon and all of his friends. That's coming together really well. Dad Builds and I and Steve have to sit down and dig through those names at some point very shortly here. But if you haven't been over to the website, I'm not making a penny off the website. I paid for the website. I wanted a location for this, for the community. It's important to me that everybody has a place that if you go into a job interview and they say, tell me something unique about you. Well, I was inducted into a community Hall of Fame by my community because of my integrity, my, this, that, and the other. Something like that could come up. So I think it's come out really well. And again, even people that leave the community like Zippity Doodad, who's moved on, still has a recognition here from when they first own it. So that's pretty good. So Chris, thank you for strolling that. I appreciate that. Anybody can go take a look at that. Pete McDevitt Show. Click on the Hall of Fame section. We are good. Jesse, could you drop that link one more time for the joyful celebration? I need one view on that. We'll have 100 guys. One view, that would be 100, and we'll be good to go. And after that, it's in God's hands. I don't worry about it from there. So that's good, Chris. We got that going for the community, which is really good. Beantown Breakdown. Good to see you, buddy. Keep Beantown Breakdown in your prayers, everybody. He's a good friend from the sports community. He comes into our Disney community and treats us with respect, and he's fighting a battle against cancer, and right now we hope that he's winning, so we appreciate him. Please keep Beantown Breakdown in your prayers as you guys do it. And it's good to see Baker back around. He's been under the weather.
Yeah,
a lot of our friends have been under the weather. I talked to Kelly today. He's feeling much better, which is good. I talked to Steve today. He's eating ice cream, so he's obviously feeling better, as do that. Mama Mouse is starting to feel better. I'm not sure. I was with Preston. I'm not sure if Jenna was back with Josh tonight. I hope she was.
She was back at the park today.
I love it. All of
with Mom and Dad.
With Mom and Dad. That is fantastic. We are getting healthy as a community. That is fantastic. I love that. And Jesse will drop that link again for us, and hopefully we'll get to the one. Hey, Stephanie Keel, welcome in. There's that link right there. Can I get one view on that video, one person to click it, and then we'll be done with it? That's 2 videos we fixed. We're only going to have one video out of everything all the guys have done that doesn't have 100 views. I don't care about shorts. I don't worry about them. They're a shot in the dark anyway. Numbers look amazing. Doc's Day, July is final push for 12 more chemo appointments. Well, keep fighting, buddy. You got the prayers of the Disney community behind you. Minivans are back. Dave wanted us to know they did that just in time for the next Brandy and Dave tour of Disney through a minivan. Have you used a minivan yet?
I have not used a minivan yet. Sorry, Dave.
I feel like I need to, just because I'm like violating some rule by Brandy and Dave because I haven't used it.
Apparently.
I am looking forward to my next Disney trip. I'm not going into when it is or anything. It's upcoming, and I am going to be on a plane ride with that gentleman and riding to Disney, and that will be fun. I already have, and here's the great thing. I'm going to be on the plane first, so I'm probably going to tell the stewardesses, listen, there's a guy coming on the plane dressed in X, and earlier he was asking me blah, 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 blah. So I'll have things going before he gets on the plane, which will be good. So
sorry, Dave.
Yeah, that'd be good. Hey guys, thank you. You guys got both of those videos up over 100. You guys don't need to look at it anymore. Thanks. If you want to, you can. But thank you for getting them both to 100. Now all we have is one video. That's awesome. One video. Man, I'm proud of that. I work hard to try to get, your efforts seen for the thumbnails and everything out there. Yeah, pretty much. TSA, it'll be interesting. That guy out there, this guy dressed as this Pittsburgh, he was rubbing my leg as I was sitting out there. I'm concerned. So, I want to see how many beverages I can get Dave to down between the time the flight takes off and the time we land. I have the over-under set at 5.5, if anybody would like to wager.
Just be prepared, Dave, for the full body wanding. You'll be fine.
Yes, that should come. That will be fun. So it'll be interesting. So what else is new on your front? You did a show last night. I really liked.
I did do a show last night. Yeah. Did Outside the Lines with Tina.
Well, and it's outside a huddle. First off.
Oh, outside the huddle. Yeah.
Nobody's wearing what will you keep calling it? It was their uniforms. What did you keep calling them? Onesies? What were you calling them, Dad Bill?
They were talking.
What were you calling?
Outfits.
Outfits. Dave, listen to me. Dave, sit down for a second. Grab your beverage. You're going to need this, David. Dad Bill's last night was calling football uniforms outfits. Look at those outfits. They didn't have ties and jackets on, Dad Bill's. I'm listening to this thing last night, which Tina and Ella Group did a great job. And here they're talking football, and it's funny, it's engaging, and there's Dad Bill's. Take a look at those outfits. What? I even got in trouble with the net because I yelled "what" in the bedroom after you said it not once, not twice. I think it was 3 times you called them outfits.
So, I think it was just twice, Pete. Let's don't get crazy now. It was just twice.
It might have been 7. I kept hearing outfits. I lost all control of the show once I heard outfits. So, but no, Tina came up with the concept with the group over there. Tina and Sebastian the Crab was awesome over there, and Annie and Joy, and they were talking football, and they were trying to figure out different things. And you and I don't know why you had Flipper there. He doesn't understand the game. You and Sanudo were there, kind of explaining everything. So
I might have called them outfits, but at least I knew about the game. Flipper didn't even know.
Thank God. Yes. Thank God. No, you did I told her she did a great job. And so that was good stuff. And it was definitely something everybody should check out. That'll be every Thursday night. She's going to do it outside the huddle, which will be a lot of fun. And then you had a great stream last week on your channel over there. You had close to 60 plus. You've been debuting some new stuff. You went into the multiverse the other week, which was good. We got to see Multiverse Tina. By the way, last night's show, did Annie have her shirt on?
She did. Okay. For that stream, she did.
I wasn't sure. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil. Welcome in, Annie. So, so that was kind of unique. Greg, Chip and Company's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Alfred, the word is uniform escaped your brain. Yeah, well, hey, look, at least he didn't start calling them pretty like other people did on there. And start rating color schemes, which was interesting in itself. But it was good. So you've had some great streams. I know you picked up a couple subscribers. I love that. So all that stuff is fantastic. We got some spots open up in here tonight if people want to come in. We're going to hit some news. We're going to hit some community stuff. I should make the announcement that there is a large possibility that next Friday I will not be on. Chris and I will make that decision on Monday or Tuesday of next week. And if I don't, Chris, if you'd like to go, I would love for you to roll again if you'd like to, if you're available and have the time. I think people had a great time with you doing that. We have Preston's, finally, a lot of people in the community had helped when we did a little bit of a fundraiser earlier. We have Preston's tournament at the College World Series. The College World Series has started, which is great. And we have a good night, Danny. Appreciate you. We are going to be playing out at the College World Series. Preston has a tournament out there, and then he'll be going to one of the College World Series games. We leave and go out of town next week, and we will still be out there on Friday. But I'm leaving it as a tentative planned stream because I can stream from the hotel room. And, we'll see how it goes on there. We might go live from one of the College World Series games. Might go live from Preston's tournament. So keep up with our Instagram because we'll probably do some Instagram live and keep up, obviously, with the channel. And you'll be able to keep up with what Preston's doing. And, maybe if they win a big game or something. Preston's due to pitch the first game of the tournament when we go out there. So maybe we'll have some highlights and all from that, which will be good here. So I think that's everything. Am I missing anything? That just trying to get caught up with kind of stuff that's happened. Am I missing anything?
Nothing I can think of, Pete.
Okay, nothing. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure we got it all as we go through here. Here, let me do this to make us happy. Woo! There we go. Now I feel like it's Friday. He was just doing it. Well, I shouldn't say he. Angela just did a great Instagram live. The fireworks were going off. They were over by the Hall of Presidents, and they filmed. Hey, Diane, welcome in. They filmed did an Instagram live of the fireworks right over top the Hall of Presidents, and
nice. It
was really cool. Angela crushed it. Jeff was in the back just screaming or something. I'm not sure.
They had fun last night at the DVC Moonlight.
Yeah, how great was that? The R2-D2 getting that close to R2?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's so cool. I would love to do that. So, I hope sometime I get to do one of those DVC things. Have you ever done a DVC, Dan? Have you done one of those?
Nope.
No, I haven't done one of those either. So,
not.
So,
yep.
So it's interesting. Was anyone dancing? I'm not sure if he was dancing or not, or who was dancing, or what was dancing.
I don't know if they were dancing or not, but they had some great music playing in the background.
Who did they have? Hey, Precise Signs. We'll talk about Marlon a little bit later. Good to see Marlon. Marlon created that awesome sign behind me. Who was with them? That's the one thing I couldn't see by Instagram. Who was with them tonight? Or was it just them?
It was just them. They ran into Walt and Melissa and hung out with Walt and Melissa for a while.
Nice. Great. That's a great, you brought up Walt, a great transition. Dad Builds, as usual, always on top of it. Great to see Walt and Melissa back in the park. Again, condolences to Walt. I had the luxury of meeting his mom. Did you meet his mom when we were down there? Were you and I together at that point? Okay. So I had the luxury of meeting his mom when we were down in for the last trip in November. Met her and his dad over Magic Kingdom. Only spent about 5-6 minutes with them, but it was nice to meet her. And obviously, we don't wish that for anybody. So, love to Mouse Talk and to that going. So, I guess the other thing, talk about community stuff and prayers to Mouse Talk and also Bobby. One thing that's going on, if you guys don't know about it too, is, and this has been going on for quite a bit. T. Marie's Place started a prayer group quite a bit ago. It's done on Instagram. If you don't know about it and you'd like to know more about it, reach out to Tina. I peruse through there and look over it, and we'll say my 2 cents privately between me and the Lord. But she's done an amazing job of finding a way to take the community and to prayers work. That's why I'm here. Prayers work. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. So hats off to Tina for doing that. I know she doesn't like accolades for it, but if you'd like to be part of the prayer group, you can reach out to Tina. All right, where do you want to start tonight, Chris? You tell me, buddy.
I got a good bit of news for us and some merch. So.
News and merch. We should probably let's hit up one. We missed the community things last week, so
we did.
I do want to hit them. Also, I should tell everybody up front when we recognize the under 1,000 tonight, it is about 85% up to par. I started on it this afternoon. Why was I in such a grumpy mood? I've had an awful pain day today, and medicine has not helped, and I refuse to take this. They want me to take oxycodone and stuff like that. I just won't take it. I'm not going to become addicted to that crap. So that's part of the reason I just had to stop on the computer today and take a break because I was in so much pain. So I think the top half of it, Chris, is pretty good. The bottom may be a little out of whack. I didn't get a chance to move Disney Nerdy up like I wanted to, and a couple other things. I promise everybody while I'm with Preston out there, I will work on the computer a little bit and get that up to par. I don't like being under. Chris does such a good job with everything, and I don't do my part. I feel like I've let everybody down. I don't like doing that. So good night, Jonah. Have a good night, buddy. All right, so let's go over here, Chris. I'll hit 2 quick ones. I'll hit the recognition part for the people that have hit recos this week, and I'll knock out Baker's segment for the pictures. Then we'll come back and we'll start with some news and knock some stuff out. Let's do it. Let's go down and hit Baker's section. Duh Disney Baker brings you this every week. He's an incredible creator in our community. If you don't know him, you should. He bakes from home and does a lot more Disney content as well. Disney Baker brings you people in the park. If we could drop the Baker's link into the chat, I would appreciate it. This is a great picture. The only thing it's missing from that is the man who's on here with me. I love this picture. This is the group picture when we were up here for the hangout. Joe Watchford, welcome in. Great to see you. And your Nathan Rada as well. This was our group picture. If you haven't seen it yet, Tina sent this over to me. I love the picture. Love the group. That is in the front of my house. American flag flying strong, and a whole front yard full of amazing, beautiful people. That was awesome. This is a good one from down in the parks. Tracy Glenn and Kenzie Glenn, along with It's Joey's World, and Isaac Nail down there. Isaac was celebrating his graduation. That's an awesome picture. Disney Connections and the Molar Man hanging out down in Boston. Disney Connections had an amazing stream today. If you like history, they were up in Philadelphia. They were up there where the Declaration of Independence was signed. They went to Betsy Ross's home and saw it. They were going to Benjamin Franklin's where he's laid to rest. Check out Disney Connections and some of the stuff they're doing. There's them and the Molar Man hanging out there up in Boston. There's a good friend, our Castle Life, over in the parks, hanging out down there. We love seeing her in there. Great group picture again. Diz Our Dream, the VPs, Tracy and Kenzie Glenn and family. It's Joey's World, all hanging out down in the parks over there. I love it when I see group pictures of our friends hanging out. The lovely Jill Watchberg hanging out with Ear to Ear Magic and Jill's husband together, hanging out down there at the park. Great picture there. And Jackie, super enthused. She's absolutely amazing. Her and Sam hanging out on the Disney Wish when they were together. All right, let's do it. What's Casey wants? Let me grab a quick drink. You guys know about Casey's Corner of the World. Casey loves to recognize people with me for their success. This segment is brought by him. He's doing an amazing job with his channel, getting up over 500 subscribers over there. We're happy for him. Let's recognize this week Jessica's View, 100,000 views. 100,000 views. Carla and Kiko, 100,000 views from the Bay Area. Love that. Congratulations, Carla and Kiko. 200,000 views. Sable Family Vlogs. Sable Family Vlogs doing a good little job down there. They hit 200,000 views. Our Castle Life, our good friends, Larry and Andrew, went over 1,000 subscribers. That's that big 4-digit number. And they got monetized. I got a message from her the other day. She got that, got it all done. So congratulations to those guys. Chip & Co. up over 6,000. Up over 6,000. Congratulations, Chip & Co. They've been rocking lately. Love to see that. Wonders of Magic up over 7K. Up over 7,000. Wonders of Magic out of California. Do a great job. Drop down here to the Magic Dads. 15,000 strong following the Magic Dads now. Congratulations, guys. Great to see it. LBV TV Disney went up over 20K. LBV TV Disney up over 20,000. Yes, thank you for dropping Casey's link in there. And Casey, thank you for bringing us this segment every week. Super Enthused Jackie, 100,000. 100,000. Man, when you start getting those numbers up there where you're up over the full 6 digits before anything else goes on, you're really doing something. And speaking of that, going up over there, man, there's nothing better than when you see that really take off.
I don't know about you, but I feel good.
200,000!
I don't know about you, but I feel good.
Gotta love it. Congratulations, JoJo and Jackie. Big numbers over there from our community. Chris, I'm going to pop us back in here. It just takes me a second to move all the way back up the screen. Dad Builds, you know, it's pretty awesome. You think about it from the time that we've kind of started over the last 4 years. You think about the fact that, you know, Dev's gone over 100 and some thousand. Nate's at 150 or close to it, somewhere in there. Now you got Jackie up over 100. Resort TV 1 at 160. JoJo at 200. Kyle Paulo up over 100,000. It's fantastic to see what friends in our community that you and I both watched at some point where they had 5,000 or less, and now look at them.
It's wild. Yeah. I mean, so happy for all of them. And it's just cool to see good people kind of grow and develop it. So
do
really
it.
nice.
Mar says JoJo's on a streak of daily vlogging. Let me tell you, Mar, with the numbers that he's running right now, with the numbers that he's running, JoJo has a chance legitimately by the end of this year, 500,000 with the way he's going right now. That's a scary thought in that, that's crazy. That we're seeing numbers like that. That's just at the rate. Now he would have to keep going and vlogging every day and Instagramming every day and doing cruises, and all this stuff that he's been doing to take off. Because once you get up there, in those type of numbers, that thing keeps sharing you out. You keep finding more people. Now, is that a stretch? Yes, it's a stretch for it to happen. But he went from 200,000 when I clipped that at 204 a week and a half ago. He's at 220 something right now. He might be at 230. He was at 224 or something like that the other day when I looked at it, and picking up 1,000 to 2,000 every day or every other day. So, he's doing a great job. He's got a beautiful girlfriend who's incredibly successful on Instagram. He's crushing Instagram. Power couples work. Look at Josh and Jenna. That's a power couple, even though it's a brother-sister compliment. Power couple. They were at 10,000, a couple years ago, and now they're at 160, heading towards 200K. It's pretty amazing. So love that. All right, are you ready to do some news?
I'm very ready.
You're very ready. All right, I'm ready.
There's another power couple, Pete. Ann and Movie Manny and Nick. That's another power couple.
Well, here's the problem. Whenever they're on stream, if you didn't know this, everybody. Hey, Angela Minta, welcome in. Good to see you. Marlon, I'll explain that later. Not today, though. When they're on stream, usually neither of them wear pants. I don't know why they do that. They think that if you don't wear pants, you can win these games that you're doing quicker. So that's their thing.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, it's like Samson with the hair. Nick doesn't wear it. They don't wear pants. So it is what it is. Disnoa, welcome in. Good to see you. So, all right, let me come back up here to our night. If anybody wants to come in and hang out with Chris and all, you're more than welcome to do it. It's a Friday night hangout. We're just gonna jump all over the place. Where is my? Hold on. Let me go to Disney Springs. Oh, not there. Hold on. Where did that file go? That file left. Wow, how did that file get out of there, Chris?
Now, what me?
Now I'm stuck here for a second. So I got to go over here and find it. Where is my desktop? Well, that's the Brenda Beaver one. I don't need that one. There's too much of that going around.
We're good on that one.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There it is. I was trying to go live.
Yeah,
I didn't have the hookup. I was trying to go live to Disney Springs. I wasn't connected. So.
Yep.
There we go. So he's still dancing. So, all right.
He's still dancing.
This looks cool. What do we got?
We got a new Lightyear gauntlet at Disneyland Resort, of course. They had this for the Infinity Gauntlets for a while, and now we've got a Buzz Lightyear one for the new movie.
That's actually pretty neat looking.
Yeah, lights up, got the little red laser and counter on the side there. Comes with your favorite beverage, fountain drink, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, $27.99.
Don't you? The problem is there's the beaver emoji for anybody that wants it. All the members have the beaver emoji. You're welcome to use it. You got to have a hand. I don't think
that. Yeah,
they haven't created the hey, we don't have a hand Buzz Lightyear hand yet.
They haven't.
No, but that's pretty cool for kids. I like that. I like it. I'm excited about that. Does it have the stones? Well, the Buzz Lightyear one wouldn't have the stones, Mark.
No.
It doesn't have
the Thanos one, I believe, did.
Does it have Kung Fu grip? Ian would like to know.
Apparently, it's gripping that cup pretty good.
Yeah, it is. We'd also like to say thank you to Chip & Co. for allowing us and being our official news sponsor. I'll play that a little bit later in the stream. We got started a little bit differently tonight, but Chip & Co. allows us to use their video content. Again, they're up over 6,000 on their YouTube channel. They're just exploding over there since they started focusing on it, which I'm glad I encouraged them to do that. And now they're really taking off. And rightfully they should. They've got millions of followers on Instagram and over there on Facebook. So get them all over here to YouTube. So I don't know how much is that?
Go ahead. $27.99, and it comes with the beverage.
Okay, with non-alcoholic, obviously, but
no fountain drink, tea, coffee,
okay,
hot chocolate.
What do you think of those gauntlets, Chris?
That looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like a cool little display piece. I don't know that I'd want to wear that around the park all day long, but
I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want my doctor having that when I have to go in for the exam. That wouldn't be good.
No.
Nope, not at all. All right, cool. What do we got now?
In more Buzz Lightyear news, Captain Buzz Lightyear is meet and greet at Tomorrowland, also in Disneyland. Sorry. But yeah, you could do a meet and greet with Captain Buzz Lightyear from the movie.
You can do he doesn't look a daggone thing like damn Buzz Lightyear. I'm sorry, pardon my language.
He doesn't look like a whole lot like Chris Evans, but
hey, Greg, welcome in.
Sir, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. That guy looks nothing like Chris Evans.
Handsome though.
Nothing like Chris. He doesn't. He doesn't even look like Bob Evans. He looks like no Evans. So I'm sorry, I'm not buying that. Hey, listen, Neil, welcome in. Greg, how's your day going?
Man, it is going amazing as always. You know, busy. Just busy.
Good deal. All right, next topic, Chris.
Next up, we've got the writer-director Angus MacLean explains why Tim Allen is not in the new Lightyear movie.
All right, I got a timeout. I got a timeout for 1 second. Dana Marie is in here on her hopeful channel name, Happy Friday. She's changed it to Diz Magic Moment. Dana, I love it. What, Chris? I love that. What do you think?
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
Greg,
nice.
you like that one?
I love that new name.
Yeah, Diz Magic Moment. Dana, I love it. That's awesome. Way to go. I love it when people find what they're looking for a little bit. That's awesome. Okay, so Tim Allen isn't in Pixar's Lightyear. Why? He didn't get enough money.
He is not. Basically, so they're trying to tell the story of the of Buzz Lightyear, the person that the toy was based on.
Okay.
So they didn't include Tim Allen because they were trying to tell the actual story of the person.
That makes sense.
So yeah, they claim that Tim Allen's Buzz in the Toy Story movies was a little more fun and goofy, and they were trying to get a more solid kind of action story for Lightyear. So
that makes sense because over on that network, the Disney Nerdy Network, those guys are on. They've done the same thing. They're cutting out Gene. They're going to replace Gene with a stuffed animal to try to get something more serious, which works. Yeah. So, Greg would probably have good conversation. Greg could have good conversation with the stuffed animal.
Puppets.
Puppets. Oh, even better. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Puppets. I love it. That's good. All right. Next topic.
The exterior refurbishment is complete on Mickey's PhilharMagic. So we know the show is different. We saw that in November, Pete. Yeah. The outside has been in continual state of work since then, and now it is all done. Got all the fresh painting and all the little musical notes back up.
Greg, did you take those pictures?
Yeah, that was me. That's actually my article too.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
When you see
it looks. They did such an amazing job with Fantasyland overall since the 50th, gearing up to the 50th. And now with the finishing of PhilharMagic outside, such a wonderful, it blends in so much better. The new canopy tops are red instead of pink and blue. The musical notes have a blue background instead of a pink background. It looks a lot better. It looks fresh and wonderful.
Yeah, that right there looks really sharp. Really sharp. I like it. Yeah, I can't wait to see that myself. That's still one of my most favorite things to do down there.
That is such a great show, especially when they added Coco. And little do people realize that is the first time you've seen a Disney animated character and a Pixar animated character working together on the screen. Really? So it really is cool seeing Coco and Donald Duck together.
I never thought about that. That's very unique. I actually just watched this, because I recorded it when I was down there. but I can't put it out live, obviously, because it's illegal on YouTube. But I have it in my private videos, and I actually watched that the other day, just because I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. And what's the thing that's right in front of it? That's the best thing to do that everybody refuses to do. Walt's favorite ride, carousel.
Carousel.
I don't know why people don't want to. I love the carousel.
I rode the carousel the other night.
Nice. I love that carousel.
Yeah, and I'm always trying to pull the sword from the stone. Never works. No, I'm not the king.
No.
I tried last time I was there, but I didn't have a hand to pull it out, so I just kept waving it around over top. I tried to use the force. It didn't work either. So.
Do you need a hand to use the force?
There's a button or something there somewhere that some cast members can hit to make that happen.
Yes. Somebody posted that on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that the other day. Somebody posted that background button in there. I've actually witnessed a child pull the sword from the stone a few weeks ago.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. I'd rather keep it cast members doing it than it to be out there public. Makes it for the magic behind what it is. So, Jeanette says, I love that too, but man, is that a short carousel? It is a short ride. She's right. It is short. So add you to Philhar Magic. Baker, you're already on everything I got. And by the way, I just added in for a Friday night reservation to go see Piano Rob after the park. So just an FYI, we got a late night. Yeah. I want to go see Piano Rob. He's going to be over at the boathouse. And I was like, well, why not go over and see him? We could either cheer him. We could throw ice at him. We could throw dollars to him. I don't know. Something's appropriate, right, Greg? Something.
Did you talk to him? He will get you onto that front row table for you to chuck items at.
Oh, okay. No, he didn't. I talked to him about it, but he just told me to get back to him, once before we got there type thing. So, we're going to do that. Rob is awesome.
His show is great. I stop by there Sundays is my normal Disney Springs day, and I see him doing brunch there every single week. And it's just fun to sit there and shuck clams and watch Rob.
Nice. I love it. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to hopefully see Mark Daniel told me to reach out to him when I get down there, him or, and see if they can get me into some special seating for Indy, which would be kind of cool. So hopefully get a little magic made while we're down there. So it'll be kind of nice. So, all right, cool. And, and Piano Rob is on, I think he's level 7 for Tina's hotness scale, I think, right? Or is it?
It's close to the very top.
It's a 9. It's a 9 on Tina's hotness scale. That's right. Okay.
You talk to me, I can get you in the disability section.
Nice. I don't have anything that gets me in, but okay. All right, what do we got there next, Chris?
Next up. Disney annual pass holders and Florida residents. There's a special offer for the Swan and Dolphin resort this summer. You can save up to 30% this summer on resort stays at Swan and Dolphin.
So I called there the other day, right? Because they put out the discounts for the time frame that I'm going. And literally the lady told me, if I give you the discount, we got to charge you $600 more. When you booked your room, you booked at a rate before our rates went up. So my annual pass holder discount would have actually charged me $600 more than what I had booked. I was like, we're really going down the wrong path.
That's just forget I called.
Yes, that's kind of what I said. I was like, how about if we just leave it? Then we're going to stay right where we're at. Oh, there. She's like, you want to bump up to another place? I was like, well, why would I want to do that? I've already got this great rate. Well, you could use your pass holder and you could bump up to this location, but it'll cost you $900 more instead of $1,500.
No, I'm good. You know what? Thanks. I'll enjoy the buffet.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, that's good. I like the Swan. I one of my favorite restaurants in there is Shula's. I've eaten there twice and loved it both times. The steaks, the seafood was all top line. Greg? I'm sure you've eaten at Shula's. Probably you live down there. Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah. And then we do the Food and Wine Festival they have every year for Swan and Dolphin. It's always their restaurants that do the booths out there. Man, all the restaurants are top notch there, and including the new Swan Reserve. They have a few really good restaurants inside there also. It's a top notch place.
Okay. Chris, have you done Swan yet? Have you done the
I
Shoeless?
have not.
It's a little pricey. I did it when I was working with my company because I could write it off, which was great. I took some of my team there for dinner, which was fantastic. Me, I was being selfish. I just wanted to go to Shula's. They just wanted to have dinner. I was just like, let's go to Shula's. We're going to pass all these other restaurants that are 15 minutes closer. We're going to Shula's. So, all right, cool. Like it.
Yep. Coming soon, we've got a new Winnie the Pooh, Dooney and Burke collection. So,
wow, look at that. That's actually
nice
a neat pattern.
Collection.
Yeah,
that is. I like it. Kind of understated. I like it.
Now, Dooney and Burke doesn't really do anything for men, as far as I understand. Correct? Am I right on that?
No.
You are right on.
Okay. Well, we won't be showing my wife this when we go down. They'll be sold out.
Yep.
I like
There's
it.
The purse, the mini backpack, and the crossbody.
I do like that mini backpack.
And these would go great with a lot of different outfits.
Yeah. Oh God, Chris, Jesus. That's a nice pattern. It's a sophisticated yet tactful pattern. Oh, I'm dropping M&Ms on the floor. I refuse to eat the brown M&Ms. They remind me of bird turds. I refuse to eat these. I'll not eat them. I throw them all away. I refuse to eat the brown M&Ms. I like this. I'm a little loopy. I'm a little loopy from the pain tonight. I'm just being honest.
Nice design.
It's like the anti-Van Halen tour rider. I want all brown M&Ms. Pete's like, I want no brown M&Ms.
None. I want none. I won't deal with it. This would be a nice gift, Christmas gifts, or mom's birthday or your daughter's birthday. I like it. I think that Dooney, Burke, and Disney did a home run there. So
yeah,
let's go.
That's nice.
What we got now?
Next up, we've got a new Lilo and Stitch Scentsy collection returning. So
Jennifer says she saw them. They looked great, by the way, Chris.
Cool.
That's nice.
All
right, Scentsy.
Yeah. Scentsy. So we've got Angel and Stitch with their little bitty buddies. And then the that are warmers, and then the Scentsy buddies, which are kind of a scented plush.
Okay.
And then you have Stitch, the wax warmer, wax melter. So.
Now I know. There's a bunch of people in our community that does this. I don't know a lot of them. I know that Big Fat Panda is a major player in this. Didn't we have somebody in our community that did it, Chris?
I believe Katrina Scopini.
So Katrina's
Scentsy.
another one.
And Jillian from the Hitchhiking Bones does.
Okay, Jillian. So there's some people in our community that sell these, and then they are the dealers for it. So when you go to Disney, they're the guys outside the thing with a big jacket. Say, hey, you need one of these? And they got all these Scentsy things. You can reach out to them on their email and all that stuff. Anyway, I hate to say this. I'll admit it publicly. While Dad Builds is running out yelling about his little uniform, dresses or whatever you call them. These Scentsy things, they work. They are phenomenal. I know it might not be the manly thing to throw out there, but when you walk into a house, they're pretty good. Greg, you ever used the Scentsys?
Nope.
Nope, they're good, man. I'm
nope.
Really?
I got nothing on Scentsy. Like I just don't. I know friends who do sell it, and they do. Like again, I know Panda, and they do an amazing job. But yeah, I'm not a Scentsy guy. I don't know. I like the smell of a warm dryer sheet.
That's a good one. I'd prefer to come out when Preston comes out of the bathroom. I'd rather be smelling Angel than smelling.
I will tell you though, the Scentsy booth at Epcot for Garden Festival, Garden Festival, what's going on right now, is amazing. Their booth, like that whole section on the World Showcase Bridge, is phenomenal. It smells so good. Every time I walk by there, I'm like, I really need to get into Scentsy.
I was surprised. I was against it for a while, and then I gave in, and I was like, all right, I got to admit this is pretty good. So cool. Lilo and Stitch, and get the head of them and put the scent in the head, and that looks like that looks like a Stitch.
This
jar.
All right, so we're going to say this. I appreciate that they try to do a Stitch wax melt, but that looks like Stitch is about to how do I want to say this?
He's about to go number 2.
He's got a frog in his mouth that's waiting to jump out. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
I think it's supposed to be his heart, but it really looks like he has a really bad frog. So
Where's his neck? Where's his neck?
it had to be removed for theatrical purposes. But
And what's up with his blue balls? I mean, the ball thing. Is that a plush?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, those are little scented mini buddies, so they smell.
Mm.
Always something new. Hey, look, at least they're trying. At least we're getting stuff. Remember back, wasn't that long ago, we were sitting here saying there's nothing there. It's all out on a boat. It's all out on a boat. Now we got stuff, whether it's good, bad.
Oh, it's all
stuff.
over the place right now.
Be glad we got it. This is great. God bless Disney. I love them. Thank you, Disney.
Speaking of merch, we've got a limited edition Disney's Contemporary Resort 50th anniversary pin.
Look at that pin.
Nice little dangle with the Contemporary logo at the bottom there. Monorail, Mickey Minnie.
Need to get Anna.
Look at that hand. That hand is amazing.
Is that yours? Because you need lotion.
Of course it is. I need lotion.
That is a.
We don't talk about hand models.
Yeah, well, George was a good hand model. This is a fantastic pin.
I like this.
How much? How bad is it? 29.
This one is. I don't.
It's a great price. $12.99.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Yep.
Wow.
$12.99.
Wow, that's
not
an
bad
excellent price.
Yeah.
That's...
They are between all the ornaments and pins. They're doing one for each resort for the 50th anniversary, and they really do pop out and look great.
That is cool. I got to be honest.
And that looks like a pin on pin with the monorail kind of on top there.
In a way, we're so used to seeing that, but you can tell it's embedded. If you look at it really tough, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does look. I thought it was pin on pin at first when I first saw it. Everybody, Jeanette says great pin. Jan says great pin. Dave loves the pin. Let's see. Dana loves the resort specific merch, and Sebastian would like wax melts because her and Mr. Crab would like to do some body waxing. So that'd be kind of cool. Good for them.
Go ahead.
Can we live stream that?
I think so.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Cool.
Next up, we've got the Contemporary Resort ornament. So as Greg mentioned, we got all the ornaments for a lot of the attractions and resorts. This is the new Contemporary one.
Oh, that one's not jumping out at me. I don't know.
I really like this one because of having the monorail pop out of the side of it. If you see that side, it really does pop out. And when you hold it in your hand, it's really nice.
That's a much better sight there. Whoever took the first picture needs to have their head examined. This should have been the.
Yeah, I don't know why they're showing up blurry. They were fine on the article.
This is Greg's right. The back of it's really cool too. There. Now that I see that, well, the front of the building, the back of the ornament, I kind of like that too. Okay, it's growing on me a little bit. They're all $30, right, Chris?
Yep.
$29.99. Yep.
They've done a good job. I agree with Greg. They've done a good job with that.
I'm waiting for the new, they've come out with every World Showcase area has one. Every resort has one. Every attraction pretty much has one. I'm waiting for them to get a little lower and be like, here's the new trash can collection. Here's the palm tree collection. Here's they're coming out with everything.
That trash can collection could come. I hate to tell you. Let's be legitimate. The way people are, I bet you if Disney did a thing where they did a trash can pin and a trash can ornament and put the logo of each resort or each location, resorts and parks, they'd buy it like crazy. Different colors, different logo. No, they're flying out. Are Mickey and Minnie the same size as the monorail though?
Just about. They're actually a little bit bigger. They would never fit in that monorail.
No, they would not. That's a good point.
I have to comment though on Baker's observation with this. It's not the best paint job on this one. These have been pretty nice ornaments. And
this one was done by the 5-year-old class down in Kissimmee. They got a little bit behind, and the 5th grade and 4th grade helped them out.
Okay.
They
that
are
makes-
considered hand painted, all of them.
Are
Also
they?
with the whole, yeah.
Look, you and I both know you've seen all the other ones. The other ones look fantastic, like you and Dad Bills did. This looks like I painted it with my hand. Got to be honest. Come on, that's tough. Look at the sides of it.
Maybe they were trying to meet a deadline. I don't know. Maybe, but
I love Greg's point about the monorail coming through is what makes
I
me
do
want to
like
buy
that.
it. Makes me want to buy it. But some of the ones that I've seen are like, incredible. Like you look like it's come out of like the Hallmark collection, you know? And to see that, maybe they meant it that way. Maybe they wanted it to be, because it's the contemporary, they maybe wanted to go an old school effect. I don't know. I don't know.
Old school effect by what? Horrible paint job?
I don't know. It's just I'm trying to give them benefit of the doubt, but it's rough.
It's a little rough.
I like the idea. I like the thought process.
Yes.
You know.
Maybe you just get this and you repaint it yourself. Maybe you look at it like that.
There's a good idea.
Take it to Rick's Restorations, have him sand it down to nothing. I know.
Yeah.
All right. Next topic.
All right.
Before I get in trouble.
The Tron Light Cycle Run train tunnel is still a work in process. So
We're still a ways
yeah.
from that, huh, Greg? You think?
No, yeah, and Chris was about to say, like, there is a giant hole that they dug in front of that tunnel area. It looks like they're going to extend out the one wall. The tunnel itself is done. I've literally witnessed them putting new tracks down, both behind Tomorrowland Power and Light Company and in Fantasyland.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what they're doing with this tunnel. I think here's my theory, Pete, and this is again just my theory. I've heard this a few times. I think what they're trying to do is block off and put sidewalls up. So when you go through the train on the train and go through this, you do not see the Tron Power. Yeah, you don't see it. So Walt Disney always wanted to keep the land separated. So if you have the train and you see that, it's going to kind of dispel a little bit of the magic. So I feel that they're going to put up a little bit more walls in that area. And I don't know what the giant hole is for. I haven't figured that out yet.
That's great point. I love that point. That's so true. That's probably, yeah, okay. So we got a little bit longer to go. I was hoping it would be there in the summer when I'm there, but looks like
seriously, it could be, man. They are pushing along. They're moving faster on this than I've seen them move in years.
Wow. Okay. All right. Good deal with that. Okay. Hey, Jonathan, John, welcome.
Next up, we got some behind the scenes looks, but from the Imagineers for the Tron Light Cycle. So as we heard, they have lit up the canopy a few times and got some behind the scenes photos of that. And this looks so cool at night. I hope this is going to be illuminated somewhat during the day, because right now it just looks like a memory foam pillow sitting in the park.
Oh, the My Pillow.
That's
guy.
polite.
But when it's lit up at night, it's really cool.
I will say that that's a polite way of saying what it looks like.
Are they? They're doing a lot of this testing after park hours, right?
So I was lucky enough to go to Iridescent Evenings with cast member, and they lit it up the first night for cast members when I was there. So there's another article that shows that I took pictures of it. One of the really cool things that you can see through the light being shown through there is the grid pattern that is actually on the canopy that you can't see unless a light is shown through it. So this whole grid pattern pops out at you, and it's stunning looking, and it looks amazing.
Okay, cool. I like it. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if I'll be able to ride it or not, but I'm looking forward to seeing it and family and friends getting to ride it and experience it. And I've never even seen the movie, so I guess at some point I got to go see this movie.
Oh, it's a great movie. Great soundtrack. Great movie.
Cool. Chris, we'll hit the
great movie.
We'll hit the under 1,000 towards the end here. Let's go through news a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe in between news and merch, we'll hit the under 1,000.
All right. Brunch is going to be available starting September the 1st at Olivia's Cafe.
Never.
I haven't either. I watched Diz Our Dream eat there a week or two ago, but brunch is coming back. So,
one of my favorite restaurants of all time.
Really?
Really?
Yes, absolutely love Olivia's. Their fried chicken is amazing. Their breakfast, they have a banana bread French toast that is so delectable and well done.
Is that the one that's on the screen right now?
Say that again?
Is that pancakes or French toast on the screen, Chris? Right there.
Is that the banana bread pudding?
Oh, maybe it's.
Greg, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
No,
it looked like it was.
That is, yeah.
A French toast.
I don't know what that is.
Waffle of some sort. Right, that doesn't say. Okay, it's a good-looking picture, though.
Yeah.
Where's Olivia's located at? Old Key West. Okay. I just saw
Key West.
Yeah, I've never eaten there, but it looks good. Mar says she hasn't seen the movie either. Now I don't feel bad. Thank you, Mar. That salad really looks.
It's worth.
Yeah.
It's worth a price. It is less expensive than most other sit-down restaurants at Disney World, and it's like you're eating at home, man. It is home-cooked meals. It is great service, good cast members. We try and go over there once a month.
Nice. Wow, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Check it out on Chip and Co's Greg saying, "Hey, go check it out. Work it. I like it."
I would try that food. I would not try that drink.
Does that drink have a face on that one piece of vegetable looking at?
It's a bunch of olives and bacon and
there's a face
celery.
On it. Look at it.
There's a face on it, man.
2 eyes and a mouth. It's yelling at you.
Yeah. I'm not a Bloody Mary fan, so I'll pass.
I'm not a Bloody anything fan.
I don't think anybody's a Bloody Mary fan anymore. Like every Bloody Mary you see has like 20 pieces of bacon in there and celery stalks and everything. Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody actually likes the drink. They just want to eat it.
Probably. Bloody Mary-ish. Yes, Katie says. Bloody Mary-ish. Okay.
Filming for Loki season 2 is underway. Started on the 13th. Cast is returning, so that was one of my favorite Disney Plus Marvel series so far. So
I've liked that one. I'm excited about that. That's good to know. They saying when they're planning for it to be back out?
I believe this will be next year.
Next year, okay.
Yeah, probably fall of next year.
Nice. Disney Baker, yes, 126 a Baker. Okay.
Yep. In similar news, we have a new casting for Marvel's Ironheart. This is a series that will focus on a character named Riri Williams, who creates her own Iron Man-esque suit. And there are rumors that we may have an AI version of Tony Stark in this show.
Really?
Much like we had Jarvis in Iron Man's, Tony's voice would be her Jarvis in essence.
Did you say her name was Rerun? Like, what's happening? What did you say her name was?
No, Riri. R-I-R-I. Riri.
Okay. I don't know much about her, but I'll check it out. That sounds cool.
Yep.
Ironheart. So, I never heard about that one before. Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
I like what's happening.
SeaWorld has announced a limited time flash sale. This runs through Monday, I believe. So you have 2 days left. Park guests can get in with tickets as low as $55 a day.
Wow.
You can upgrade that to a 2-day ticket for $99. And like I said, it runs through the 19th.
That's very affordable compared to Disney. Wow.
Very.
I bought Kayla's ticket the other day, and it was $125 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of cool to see when at a time when it's hard to get into certain other parks, hint, hint, SeaWorld's making it a little easier to come on in and have some fun.
Yeah, SeaWorld's a great little park, Greg. I know you guys, talk about it a little bit on Chip and Co. And that's a great thing. They do a nice job over there.
They do a great job over there. They have a new coaster that they are in the middle of constructing. They just opened up another brand new coaster this past year, Icebreaker. They treat us really well over there. They do a good job. Sometimes their parties can get a little loud, and I'm now officially too old to learn how to drop the beat. So Electric Ocean is not for me, but their rest of their festivals, their Christmas time festival could be the best in Orlando.
Wow, that says a lot.
Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Next up, we've got some merch, new Stars and Stripes mini ears. I believe these are also available on Shop Disney now as well.
Greg, you got
$29.99.
Guarantee you Greg's got them.
No, but I held them in my hand to take a picture.
Okay. I'm surprised. I thought we had them by now. They're not bad looking.
Yeah. They're great. They're big and fluffy. Like, they're puffy. They are.
That's how they describe it.
They don't look. Yep. They're firm and fluffy.
Well, that's how they describe Chris.
Correct.
They're just fluffy, which is how they describe me.
Can you give me some Pepsi in this? Would you like those ears? No, too tired. Would Sully wear those ears? Maybe not. Sully's gone. Can you turn on the fan while you're there too, hon?
I will say their new set, the Americana set that they've released recently, is going to look great for the summertime, especially if you're going to be in the parks around the July 3rd, 4th, when they bring back the fireworks. Like, this is going to be a really nice set. You're going to see everybody wearing them, and they look great. Is
this the bedazzled thing? Is that? I don't see that on all the ears. They're not all like that, right? Just certain ones that are like. Is that?
Just certain ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of them now do have sequins on them.
Sequins, thank you.
Yes, but not all of them. In fact, coming up next, we have new.
I bet you the sun
Buzz.
Sorry.
Yeah. New Buzz Lightyear ears. These are all leather or pleather, and
is that for the time of the movie? But okay, yeah, obviously there it is behind it. Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
I saw somebody with these. Was it Chris and Maria had them, or somebody had them the other day showing them on their Instagram?
Yeah.
And again, they're still all at the $29 range right there. So
believe these.
That must be.
Oh yes, $29.99.
That seems to be the standard pricing now. I mean,
it does.
If you collect them, you'll pay for it. It's people all the time say, "Oh, that's too much." Well, if it matters to you, you'll pay for it, and that $29 is worth it to you. That's the way I look at it.
So Jeanette says sequins are so uncomfortable. The issue coming back to these that I have with these specifically, the sequins are down the side of the headband, and I'm wondering, would that not get caught in your hair?
Oh my! I didn't thought about that. Hey, our Castle Life, what's up? Congrats on your 1K. We talked about that earlier. Look at that. That thing. That seems like that. Wouldn't they kind of fall off? Isn't that the part of a headband that kind of gets beat up from your constant putting them on?
I don't know. I haven't worn mini lately, so I'm not sure, but yeah.
Interesting. You see how go back. Okay, you see how the thing there says it's made in somewhere else besides America?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I saw the funniest thing. I have to share this. We don't usually do politics on here, but I saw something that was absolutely hysterical. I love watching Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, that's a good beverage. I wish I had one of those. I could go for that. Jimmy Kimmel the other day had one of I guess Donald Trump Jr. was selling these hats for re-election type thing. And it was he had this whole commercial on Make America Great and everything. And I voted for Trump, so I'm not saying anything. I voted for him when he was here. But it had a whole thing about Make America Great, coming back, blah, 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 love America. Buy this hat. It supports the thing, blah, blah, blah. So Jimmy Kimmel, he bought the hat. And then he turned it inside out and said, made in China.
Oh,
Yeah. I about fell out. Sorry, it reminded me of that. It made me laugh.
somebody wasn't thinking.
Yeah. So anyway, but I mean, they're cool looking. I bet you they'll sell the heck out of those, and but I think the sun coming down. Does sun come down on sequins bad with that heat down there, Greg? How do these?
I'm not a sequins wearer, so I don't know if it reflects the sun or soaks it in.
I thought
Spark says yes,
have
it gets caught all the time. So
What's that?
yeah. Sparks, AAA Sparkle said, yeah, the sequins get caught all the time. That looks
I
like
bet
that
these
hurt.
things they can't have enough of those for 4th of July.
Yes, these will probably be very
They are
popular.
everywhere right now. They are in every store, every resort. They are everywhere. You're gonna see everybody with them on 4th of July.
Yeah, they're gonna blow out of those. It's a great move by Disney, and for those that collect them, this is another great thing because you can not only wear it now, you could wear it New Year's Eve, you could wear it, Memorial Day. You got all kind of days you could wear it, so it's cool. Okay, I like it.
So, Pete, if sequins aren't your thing, and if leather isn't your thing, then how about some furry ears?
I actually saw
And these are
yeah.
Yeah.
Ewok, right?
these are Ewok ears, not beaver ears.
Well, no, they're not beaver ears, but I saw these on somebody. Again, it was an Instagram thing. And I thought this is pretty ingenious, honestly, by Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Ewoks are a lovable character on there. You see them, it directly reminds you of Ewoks. They could do something like this dark and make it a Jawa one, and people would go crazy too. I'd buy a Jawa one.
Yeah.
I like these. Are they
like
in that
these.
wanted box there? Is that what they're coming in, Greg, or what is that? Just something else behind
No,
it?
that's a puzzle.
That's just something behind it. I was just looking for something to take a picture near that said Star Wars.
I got all excited though because I like it. It's a great tie-in.
Those ears have been a hot commodity down here. As soon as they get them in, they are gone instantly. They were released as a secret drop during Star Wars Celebration 2 weeks ago, and they came in and were gone instantly. And then they came in again, gone instantly. Saw a few today, and they were being picked over pretty quick.
So you were fighting.
Yeah,
people.
that's
Let me take a picture.
our friend Joy had these
hold
on
on.
the other night.
Joy had them. That's where we saw them. Have you bought yours yet, Greg? I know you're a diehard Star Wars.
Yeah, that pair went home with me.
I figured so. That's a cool one. That's a cool one to collect. I'll give you that. I'm with you. Those ears are great for the hair challenge. Yes, that would be me. Okay, I like it.
Yep.
I think those are cool. Good
Like
find, Greg.
Thank you.
We've got 2 new 50th anniversary glass coins. So we know someone in this community that has collected all the gold coins. Well, now you have another project. There's 2 glass coins. These are at Crystal Arts at the Magic Kingdom, $25 each. And
Is
those
this
look
something
really
new?
cool.
The glass coin collection that we. Whoa! Look at that.
I like that.
Can you buy those things to put them in like that? Greg?
Yes, they actually are for sale. You can buy those little display cases, and then they have the little LED things that you could buy with them also.
That's pretty well thought out.
That's nice. I like that.
Okay.
So there's a Mickey one, and then there's the castle one. $25 each, I think I saw. Greg, is that right?
Yep. Yeah, pretty decently priced. They're coming from Airbus Brothers that do all the crystal work in Disney. And man, they did a really fabulous job with these. Not only that, but I want to say thank you to the cast member who was like, here you go. You can take any picture you want instead of being a little like, hey, no, don't touch these.
Where did you see these at?
Nice.
They're at Airbus Brothers, which is on Main Street. They have one in Disney Springs, and then the Main Street, what is that, Crystal, whatever the thing is, right next to Uptown Jewelers.
Okay. There you go. That's
Crystal
where they're
Art.
at, everybody. And the price tag isn't too bad. Yeah, I agree.
No.
And I actually have the matching gold coin to that was given out to cast members the other day.
Nice.
Can't see it very well, but yeah.
That's cool. That's nice that cast members get stuff like that.
Really nice. I fully support anytime they shut down Magic Kingdom early and they give it over to cast members, and then the cast members are basically treated like gold for the evening. They get all these fast passes, free popcorn buckets they were giving out to cast members, gold coins. Like, they really were doing a good job trying to salute all the cast members who have dealt with all this stuff over the past 2 years. So
Love it.
yeah, love it.
I'm all about that.
Sorry you missed out on that, Baker.
Yep, unfortunate, Chris. All right, menu updates. Oh, yes.
At Garden Grill and Sunshine Seasons. So over at Garden Grill, there's a barbecue roasted chicken with sweet and tangy barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And a Southern style spoon bread now available.
I can't get, what's that bread that VP had me eat? Schoolie bread. That's the one he had me eat.
School bread. Yeah.
I can't wait to get that when I go back down. That stuff was amazing.
And then downstairs at Sunshine Seasons, the quick service, they have a new roast beef sandwich with chilled roast beef, chimichurri, aioli,
nice,
cheddar, arugula, and red onion on a flour dusted Kaiser roll.
I would love to have Tina read that.
That would have been good. And then there's a plant-based option, a Mediterranean vegetable sandwich.
I always get hungry,
which is
I never seem to be able to get. I don't know what where I feel good about what I'm finding. Maybe I just go there. I've hit it at bad times, but or either that, or maybe I'm just really hungry when I go there and I just can't fill myself. I don't know. But
yeah,
I do like sitting there and taking a break. It's a great place to take a quick 10-minute break, catch your breath. You got so much activity going on. It's good. I like it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Always like food updates,
yep.
Chris.
Well, I've got more for you. There's new food items and menu updates across Disney World.
There's going to be a whole lot of food items coming up.
We don't plan these transitions. Chris and I just work really well together.
So over at Disney Springs, there's a new Buzz Lightyear Star Command cone with purple cheesecake soft serve, chocolate wings, and space sprinkles in a green cone. This one's kind of interesting, Pete. This is a new Dole Whip float featuring Rosa Regalia sparkling red wine, strawberry Dole Whip, and fresh strawberry slice.
If anybody sees us on our trip, my wife would like 7 of those. Please.
Oh, and then
if you like wine, I bet you that would be good.
I bet it would.
Greg, did you or your wife try those at all, or no?
Can I? The Space Ranger cone needs to head back to space.
That bad, huh?
Oh.
Bad would be an understatement. Yeah, I'm trying to be very nice here, but there was almost verbal spillage over it.
Oh,
interesting.
It's not that good.
Well, that's what I want.
Not a fan of the purple cheesecake ice cream, huh?
Not a fan of I don't know. When did purple become a flavor?
You got me.
Purple. Leave purple alone.
Yeah.
I don't mind purple Jolly Ranchers. That's a flavor.
What is this one?
This is over at Anti-Gravity's at Tomorrowland. There's a new Zerg freeze. This is...
No.
Don't see an explanation of that one.
I'm not buying that one either. It's got galactic goodies on it.
It does.
To you, through your lifetime, if anybody ever says you want some of my galactic goodies, your answer should be no.
I'll pass. As we mentioned, the Sunshine Seasons and Garden Grill update. There's also updates at the Coral Reef restaurant we talked about last week, Pete. There's new trio of seasonal dips which is going to be both an appetizer and a dessert option. There is new New England clam chowder, orange glazed sustainable salmon, and Cajun chicken pasta.
Interesting. If you go back up to that picture of Chippendale, are they conjoined twins right there? Were they surgically removed?
Yes.
Okay.
That was before Rescue Rangers.
Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure.
Then we've got over at Hollywood and Vine, the buffet is coming back, starting August the 28th.
All right. Have either of you two had the over there?
I have not
had the buffet or just eaten over there.
Buffet.
I've eaten over there within the past 6 months.
Positive or negative or neutral? What? Because both times I've been here, it's been negative for me.
The interactions are neutral. The food is negative, but they have. I really think Disney has gotten a new chef, head chef over at the whole resort, and has changed up a lot of stuff. Okay. So before I go negative, I really want to try it with these updates.
Okay, all right, I'll go with that because I was kind of disappointed. I actually a little bit different than Greg. I thought the character interactions were a positive. The food was a negative for me. The service was a positive. Service people were fantastic, but I was just disappointed in the food the last times I ate there. I had a burger the one time it tasted like it was literally a frozen burger that somebody just quick thawed and that type of thing. So hopefully it'll get better. I hope so. Because there's not much to eat when you get over there. It's there and Mama Melrose and the Derby, and that's it really. Unless you're going to quit down, right? I mean,
you also have Derby. You have 50s Prime Time, which has some of the best fried chicken again and meatloaf. There's more options now. I mean, I could live off of Ronto wraps for the rest of my life.
Really?
I do like Ronto wraps.
Yeah. All right, I got to have one when I'm over there. Preston said the same thing last time we were there. When he and I were there together, I was going to get a Ronto wrap at the grand opening, and then I got into it. Oh, never mind. That's a topic I can't talk about. I'll tell you all screwed up. Anyway, let's just say something happened, and I ended up not getting a Ronto wrap. Anyway.
They even, and I'm not a vegan eater, but their vegan Ronto wrap, their breakfast Ronto wrap, their regular Ronto wrap, just Ronto wrap me, I'm good.
Okay, I like it. Jill says she.
Now I want to know this story.
Jill had a good Ronto wrap, so there you go.
Speaking of Mama Melrose, Pete, there's new items over at Mama Melrose.
So Casey sent me this the other day because we eat there all the time. And I was kind of excited to hear that there was a pork chop. I was surprised they were doing more fish. The one that gets me here is the cannolis. What is the deal with the cannolis? Because I was trying to figure that out.
It's mini cannoli trio. I don't see a whole lot of. Do you know much about that one?
One of them looks like chocolate. One looks like maybe peanut butter, and I don't know what the other one is.
The problem is a cannoli does not need orange or even the color of orange anywhere near it.
No. Thank you.
A cannoli has either chocolate chips or nothing. Nada. No gots.
I want to know what person that was not an Italian American came up with the I need orange on my cannoli.
Right.
I'd like to take that person out on a boat and have a talk.
Look, I love a cannoli, but I don't need citrus flavors in there. I need ricotta. I need the cheese. I need some confectionery sugar. I need that pastry that crunches and maybe a little chocolate chip. That's it.
That's it. My grandmother would roll over in her grave if she saw that on there. What's up, Rachel Lamb? Hey, Stacy Rogers. Welcome in. Ronto wrap for me. I'm good. Iconic. She loved your line there. That's good. Yeah, Movie Mania Nixon. No orange or fruited cannolis. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is that? That's a cheesecake on the end?
That's cheesecake. So, that's the colors of Italy cheesecake, and that looks really.
Stephanie, you up for that cheesecake? That one looks pretty good. That one looks. Yeah. I'd try that one. That looks pretty good.
There's Mama's Cookies to Go and a blueberry frangipane tart because I like saying the word frangipane.
That's a good thing. Greg, if you do a story like this on this, are you forced because you're required to actually eat the food? I mean, you'd have to do it out of obligation for your, reporting, correct?
So We try and limit the amount of snacks we have on a daily basis. My doctor does not like me having this many snacks. She had to up my diabetic medicine because of these snacks. But we will eventually try almost every single one to give a real review and to tell people whether they are good or not, or to tell people if they're worth it or not, to be quite honest. It does take a little bit of time to get through them all, though.
Gotcha. Stacy says she sent you stuff on Instagram, Chris. Oh, my God. What is this?
So there's new cupcakes over at the All-Star Resorts.
I'm going to go take my medicine now.
Yeah, Nanette, give me another pill, the white one.
and at Pop Century, there's a pastry chef has whipped up the flashback cream pie. So yeah, there's options all around.
Greg's already laughing at the name. Is that caramel popcorn? It looks like it's Cracker Jack. Yeah.
It does look like Cracker Jack.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. I like the fact that they're trying to do this and it ties in with the theme. I think that's all fantastic. I don't need all that on my cupcake. Just give me a good quality cupcake, buttercream icing, good cupcake.
But wait for the description of this now, Pete. So at the top, we have the box office cupcake, which is a yellow cupcake filled with caramel and topped with marshmallow buttercream and peanut pretzel popcorn brittle. Then we have the All-Star Music.
Hey, it's filled with popcorn brittle?
No, that's on top of it.
Oh, that's on top. Okay.
Peanut popcorn.
So Cracker Jacks.
Pretzel brittle.
So yeah. Cracker Jacks is up on the top of this.
Top left.
Go ahead.
The rock and roll cupcake is another yellow cupcake. This one's filled with peanut butter, buttercream, and topped with banana, panela cotta, and candied bacon.
You know what? I think I like that one.
Idly ho, neighborinos.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good one.
Diddly.
Right. The MVP cupcake at the bottom left. Yes, MVP
cupcake. Okay.
That is a yellow cupcake stuffed with apple pie filling and topped with buttercream baseball and caramel popcorn peanut crunch. So yes.
I'm struggling. I'll have to go. The apple gets me on that one.
Yeah.
The apple part. Apple pie filling. I don't know. What do you think? Are you guys apple pie people? Do you think that?
I am.
You think that would work, Greg?
With the Cracker Jack topping, I'm not a salt sweet guy. It's either salt or sweet for me.
Hey, Peanut, welcome in. That's just a lot of clashing flavors, I think, for me. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that they're trying, though. I'll take this over no cupcakes at all. Remember, it wasn't that long ago, guys. We had nothing. So we're not beating up Disney. We're just giving an opinion.
And lastly, the one on the bottom right there, that is the Pop Goes the Bananas cupcake, a yellow cupcake filled with caramelized banana and a pastry cream topped with caramel latte buttercream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. I think that one, yeah. Oh, there's the hand. Yep. I think we'll go with that one. That one worked. So,
unless it's smiling, I can't deal with food smiling at me.
Yeah, well, that's a different look on it. That's something. Hey, Isaac Nail, welcome in.
And then you also have the option of the Lightning McQueen Gravel Road Sundae as well.
That just looks like a McDonald's sundae.
That does look like a McDonald's sundae with a Lightning McQueen stuck on it.
It actually looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind
that. If you're at the drop-off pool bar, there are two new cocktails. There's the Big Blue Ocean, which is made of, here we go again, Svedka vodka, Bacardi Superior rum, Boyle's Blue Curacao, and Minute Maid Premium Lemonade, served in a souvenir globe cube.
Okay.
And then there's the Seafoam Rusher, which is Malibu coconut rum, Boyle's Blue Curacao, pineapple juice, and garnished with a pineapple.
This looks
So
like
there
the
you go.
adult version of blue and green milk. And
It does.
it looks exceptional. I think they'd be pretty good. Do you know if you had 4 of those, Chris, or Greg, I'll throw it to both of you. I'll go to Chris first. What do you think you would say if you drank 4 of those quickly? Do you have any idea?
No?
No?
I have 4 more, please.
4 more, please. Greg, what would you say? Do you have any idea?
Hello, toilet.
Now, the standard comment is, hey.
Did you have to slap my butt?
That's the standard comment.
That would be.
Now,
Yeah.
4 of those for me, I would be in the ladies' bathroom like I was on those Grand Marnier slushes. Those things would those things would be like a Mike Tyson right and left cross right there. But they look good. It does look refreshing. Could you imagine that in 100-degree weather?
It does.
That thing's going down easy.
Oh, that's going down fast.
Yeah. Oh God, I like it.
On a hot summer night down here, those things are being crushed, man.
Oh.
My pocketbook and my stomach are gonna hate me.
How much are they? Did they say? I bet you $10.
It doesn't say.
It's at least $10 for that. At least. Okay. But I still like it. I think it's good. Jan S. is leaving. She says, Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Yes, we also say that to all the dads out there. Actually, this afternoon I was sitting here speaking of that, and thank you, Jan, for saying that. And these guys, both Happy Father's Day to you both for being in here. I was sitting in here while I was going through this pain today that I couldn't get rid of. And literally at the point where I was just about ready to I just wanted to go lay down and cry. Because my amputated stump, like whatever you want to call it, was just, it was like a piercing pain. My phone goes off, right? With a text. I'm going to read this to you. Because it actually made me realize again why I do this Disney stuff. Why I do what we do here. Why I try to find friends like these gentlemen. Why I partner with Chris on this channel. I look over at my phone as I'm having the worst time. And this is the text I get. Happy Father's Day. Hey, Pete. Have a great Father's Day and weekend. Hope you get some quality time with the family. Diz our dream out of nowhere. Just sending me a text. And again, it reminds me why we do what we do. So, yes, happy Father's Day to everybody. Chris, go ahead.
Yep. Next up, we've got Walt Disney Company is delaying the move to Lake Nona until 2026.
Interesting. Do we have any reason why? Is there setbacks or?
Apparently, it's going to take longer to get packing boxes. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, they should hire those pods people. Those pods people get things boxed up, have a bunch of pods.
They should.
Fine. So.
All
right.
But yeah, no other explanation that I'm
Hey, can you go back up for a second? Hey guys, right there on the right hand side. Hold on, right there, right below Greg and above, right above me. Oh, right there. Man, it's really hard to get my arm to work. Good Lord. Anyway, right up there. Don't laugh, Greg. It goes all kinds of crazy places. Right up there is the podcast.
I was worried I was about to get smacked.
Yeah, it's their podcast. They're working hard on it, guys. It's the Chip and Co. podcast, and Mark Valentine's working with them. And I'll check them out. Podcast is really good. If you like podcasts, good thing to check out. We got a lot of great podcasters in our community. Delo's Diz does it. These guys do it. Check them out. Sorry, I just saw that. It reminded me.
So yeah, 2026. You still got time to pack.
Yep. I'll wait. I'll get my pod.
The Magic Kingdom is ranked 3rd best top amusement park or water park in the U.S. by TripAdvisor.
What was 1 and 2?
Oh, I love this, Pete. The number one, my hometown Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Wow. Dollywood gets the love, and then Universal's Island of Adventure.
Yep, Universal's Island of Adventure and then Magic Kingdom.
Okay,
love me some Dollywood.
Here's my frustrating thing: being a diehard Disney fan, I'm sure all these other places are great. Nothing against all of them, but Disney, come on, you're 3rd, and then you got all these other ones. before you get a bunch. Come on. Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out what's missing. Let's do it. Lego Land on there at the bottom of the list. Wow.
So, yeah, good point, Pete. So we're down to, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 is Disneyland. And 12 is Disney's Hollywood Studios Orlando.
Wow. Did you see what Baker just put in there? That 4 major Imagineers leave the company out of California because they would not relocate?
Yeah, but they were due for retirement anyway. And let's put this in real terms. TripAdvisor, it's voted on by people, so it's not like it's experts going out there and voting on this. Do I believe Dollywood is one of the best theme parks in the world? Absolutely. I think it's probably my 3rd favorite theme park in the world.
Yeah, it's fun.
But Disney has a perception issue right now with certain parts of the country and with certain demographics. And those people are going and doing anything they can to vote against Disney, no matter what's going on out there.
The money factor, too, for the cost of everything up. You know,
yep. So it's a perception thing on how Disney is thought of. Are they really the top one? Yes, they are. And people vote with their pocketbook. Disney's still the most attended park in the world. Or sorry, Magic Kingdom is.
Moray's Piers and beachfront water parks in New Jersey. That's 4 guys sitting outside of a trailer park with a fishing rod. They got on here. Come on.
That's Wildwood, man, and it lives up to its name.
It is wild up there. I blame Movie Mania Nick for that. So he had something with it. All right, cool. Interesting to know.
Yeah.
Next time.
Have you ever been to Dollywood, by the way?
Yes, it's awesome. One time. I wish I could go back. I've only been there one time. It was like, hey, Florida Park Explorers. It was one time, and it was like, God, Greg, it must have been 15, 20 years ago, close to it, when I first started with my old company. And Dolly was actually there the day I was there, but I couldn't get close to her. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, she's put, but they have like Lightning Rod is one of the best roller coasters in the world. Their park is run by ex-Disney executives and Universal executives. They know how to do a theme park up there. And then you attach Dolly, who is just the patron saint of all of us.
Let me tell you something. Does anybody here watch the show? We got to take a step back now. Time out. The show Moonshiners. Anybody watch that show? Yes. Okay. Chris, have you seen it?
It's a dirty secret of mine. Okay. Chris is like, I got people on that show.
Okay.
I'm pleading the 5th.
Okay.
Chris, we'll talk off air.
We'll talk off air because I do want to know about that. I absolutely love that show. Absolutely love that show. I watched every season, watch every one. I think Mark and Digger are the best. Dolly's niece came on there. And oh my God, she was drop dead stunning. She talked like Dolly. I called my wife. I said, if she's ever available, we're getting a divorce. I just let her know that might happen. She was unbelievable. Unbelievable, beautiful. So anyway, just calling me that. What's up, Julie P? Julie P loves that show. So, all right, sorry. Back to the normal, regular schedule program. You got me excited. You brought up Dolly. Maybe go to Moonshiners. I went all over.
Welcome to my neck of the woods.
Wait, speaking of your neck of the woods, how do I get some of that moonshine?
Are you hanging out
We've got a new...
are you hanging out with Tickle? Because if you are, I want to know about it.
We've got a new Tomater premium popcorn.
How many times you got under the porch?
Go ahead, Chris. I'm excited about
to celebrate the 10th anniversary. Tomater has got his own popcorn bucket now.
I have one on order already coming to me, and I'm excited. I like this popcorn one.
That's a really good paint job on that popcorn bucket.
He opens up. It's kind of wild. He opens up in the center. If you look at the truck, it opens up behind his head also, so it fully opens wide, which is kind of cool. I like that. Yeah. I want that one. I can't wait to get that one.
I really like that. That's a slick. Pull up the full picture here. That's a nice paint job on that Tomater.
Yeah, they did a good job with this. I was really, when I saw that come out the other day, I went crazy. I was like, oh yeah. Made 2 phone calls. I'll get one for you. I was like, that's all I need to hear. Thank you.
That's cool.
I got a supplier that gets me this one, got me the Electrical Parade. Chris, have you seen the Electrical Parade popcorn buckets? And they have a sipper.
I've seen some pictures of a sipper.
I might have put the wrong label on it. I might have sent it to Steve by accident.
I believe that did happen, Pete.
Sorry. Preston was putting the labels on. I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, go ahead.
The pictures I have gotten. Next up, just for that, Pete, would you like some new shoes?
Oh, yeah, they'll go great on my wooden feet. What is this?
We've got new Chewbacca and Boba Fett shoes.
These are real shoes? Who's making these?
This is by a company called Fun.
Is that the same one that made the shoes you were showing me the other day with the, what's that, Bluey on there?
No. No, those were different. There is the Chewbacca, and then the mid-top or high-top Boba Fett ones. I don't see a price on these. Oh, there's more.
This is not jumping out at me right yet. I don't know.
There's a Princess Leia one. We know someone that might like some Princess Leia ones.
Tina could wear that with her outfit she bought, the metal bikini outfit that she bought.
And the word outfit makes another appearance tonight if you're keeping track at home.
You got me now after listening to it like 1 in the morning. Screaming at you. I hope your ears were burning when I was yelling, Chris!
Yeah.
This is neat. I think I don't know, Greg, you tell me, it looks more kids than adult. I don't know. Is it me? Am I just old? I don't know.
I think there's a big market for Disney bounding and for cosplaying and stuff. I think that's the market they're going for. And I think they'll be bought and sold out instantly because of that. That market is huge, especially for Disney fans.
Cosplay is when you go to these festivals or conventions and you're dressed up, right? Am I understanding that right? And
right.
What is this bounding thing? Is that like a 70s key party? What is that?
Yes, I was going with it. You got it.
What's bounding?
Bounding is when you dress up as a character, not with like
and
a
they
full
tie
costume,
you up really tight, and you can't.
Themed.
Okay, no,
no, okay,
no. So you dress up themed as a character. So, like, say you want to Disney bound as Winnie the Pooh, you would wear a yellow T-shirt and like a red pair of shorts.
Oh, okay. So you if you were doing like Snow White, you do the Snow White colors on your outfit type thing.
Yes.
Okay, I saw some people on Instagram doing it. I just thought they were just trying to be hot and cute type thing, which they were. I mean, it was beautiful, So okay, that's interesting. I learned something new tonight. I think the Chewbacca things are more kids to me. Just looking at it, I could see kids or adults, wearing the Boba Fett ones, and the Princess Leia ones are kind of neat.
Stacy phrased it well. You can't wear costumes to Disney World, so you wear regular clothes that resemble the character.
Great point.
Great explanation.
Yeah, Brandy. But
look,
here's
the
Annie,
problem.
Brandy doesn't bound at the parks. Brandy picks a color for the day and makes Dave wear it. So if it's purple, Dave's wearing purple. It doesn't matter what Dave says. He's wearing purple. His underwear is purple. Trust me. I can't wait to see what color he's going to be on the plane. I don't know what travel day color is. Aqua? Teal? I don't know what that is.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's neat, though. I like the shoes you found the other day better than these, though.
I will bring those back up in a minute if you'd like to.
Greg will like those.
Here's my problem. At some point, I learned how to tie my shoes. I don't need extra straps to hold my shoes together.
Well, if you saw these other shoes, you would probably like them. We'll show you that.
Yeah. What's with the strap?
Lastly, Disney Plus will live stream Epcot's Harmonious June the 21st. I think this is Tuesday of next week. It'll be hosted by Idina Menzel, and they're going to have several other celebrities on hand as well. All streamed live on Disney Plus.
All right, pick a number. How many people watch that live? What's the number you think that shows on there? I say 50 grand.
It's gonna be huge.
50,000
Live. They're no. This is on Disney Plus. Not on YouTube or anything. This is on Disney Plus. You're talking 5 to 20 million people will watch it.
Jesus.
So the cool thing about this is they're actually recording on the 20th there, and then they're doing the live version on the 21st. So they're going to have 2 different sets mixed in together, obviously like a TV show. So it'll be an hour-long broadcast with the fireworks going on during it. And go ahead.
I'm excited for it.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Greg.
Go ahead, Greg.
No. So what's really cool about that is if you live down here, you can actually be put on a list to be a background person while they do this. I am going both nights to be a background person for this.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I'd love to.
I love this. Like, I love being part of it. Like, that's why I live down here, man. Just do fun stuff like this.
Mar in Memphis, I want to email after you see that movie. I want to know how good it is. I watched that actor playing Elvis on, was he on Jimmy Fallon the other night? He's incredible. I can't wait to see the movie. I'm an Elvis fan. I love Elvis. Is that all our news?
So, if you watched our friends over on Resort TV 1 earlier tonight, they were at Epcot, and they currently have the entire front area there in front of the World Showcase where we watched Harmonious Peak.
Right.
The big area there right there in front of the lake. They have all of that blocked off now between those 2 stores with the big decorative hedges that you can't see over. And they have all the platforms already up and lighting for the TV crews and everything right there now.
Love it. I love Disney. God, I love what they do. No, Annie says, nice. I got to be in the background on the Christmas parade recording in 2005, and I had a shirt on.
Nice.
Good. Nice for having a shirt on.
Yes, absolutely. I was happy with that. We've been in Christmas parades on TV. Mm-hmm. We've been in 5 of them as a family total, where we were able to see ourselves on TV during those times. The best one was when Amber was about 6, and I was in the front row as they were saying, I forget who was singing, and I had Amber on my shoulders, and you could see her plain as day through the whole thing as we were in there. So it is kind of cool to do that. Annie did that in 2005. If you haven't had a chance and you can get down there when they're recording, it's pretty awesome. It's an awesome time. I got in trouble one year, Greg.
No.
I almost got kicked out. Probably the reason God said, hey, you're going to get punished. I'm taking your legs. Stupid stuff that I've done during my lifetime. I was down there when, I don't remember what year it was, Justin Timberlake was filming down in front of the Epcot ball. And they had that little stage there, and you know how they put the hedges behind it so you can't see.
Yeah.
And right dab in the middle of Timberlake doing all this, open the hedges up. Right on it. There were security people on me quicker than you could say daylight. Now, there was no cast member there not telling you not to look at it. And when they came over and they started giving me a hard time, I said, wait a minute, there's nothing here. The sign that was there, that was up that said, don't, we're in the middle of recording, whatever. Somebody had taken it down. And I saw them take it down. So I just looked in. I was like, hey, there's nothing here telling me not to do it. What are you getting mad at me for? I was just looking to see what was on the other side of the hedge. And they kind of backed off and said, don't do that again. But I was, my head right in. Hey, JT. Right back up. Like me and JT. Right. So, anyway. Fun story. That's
I didn't realize you would lose your legs over meeting him, though. I'm sorry.
Look, I did a lot of stuff through my life. There's been different as I've sat through the trying to understand what's happened to me, okay, and why God chose for me to take this path. There has been times as I've sat with my priest on the phone and talked that I had to say, am I paying a penance for things that I did in my life? Did I make poor decisions that a higher being decided you need to pay a penance.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the whole trying to reconcile with why I am here like this. Why was I left here? And I've struggled with the fact, and the only thing that I can keep coming up, and I've told a couple people this when they've said, hey, why are you doing this or why are you doing that? I have to come to the reason that God left me here to help people. There has to be a reason I've been left with no legs, with no hand, with a deformed hand, and to walk around with enough metal on that I could be Darth Vader. It has to be a reason. So, yeah, Greg, there's times where I've sat and tried to reconcile with what it is, and I'm just determined that I'm going to live the rest of my life trying to help others. And hopefully when I meet my maker, that I will have some plus points maybe on my side. So that's kind of why I look at that. But yeah.
No, I think you have, you're right on. I mean, we all question those things when bad things happen on what the outcome's going to be, and being able to go at the rest of your life and go, I'm here for a good reason. That's what would keep me going on a daily basis. So more props to you for having that outlook on it.
Thank you. I did tell Dad Builds one day in a private conversation that, it's as you struggle with this and work through it, on a day when I was working through things, it was a day that I wanted to pick something up off the floor and I couldn't get to it, something simple, that I was sitting here. I said, well, let me just turn on TV and I'll watch something. And what am I watching? I turn on and I pop up and there's Star Wars. And what is it? It's the scene where Palpatine is going to find Anakin after he's just finished the fight with Ben Kenobi. And of course, what are they doing? He's got no legs, no left hand. He's laying there looking. I'm like, all right, really, God? Now God's got jokes. Now I turn on the TV and God's got jokes. So this is great. So you just got to kind of to laugh it off. So it's all good, but that's life, right?
That's what I do. I that's why I do humor most of the time. Is look, a lot of people know I've struggled with mental issues, and I have to either be up or I don't want to be ever down. And I'm blessed and lucky to have a family that supports me and have Disney down the street so I can get over those struggles on a daily basis. And I think you being open and honest, or myself being open and honest with this, lets other people know that there's other people that are going through these same mental problems. Not mental problems, it's just the same struggles. You happen to have a struggle that may be worse than what others are going through, but your outcome and what your mental, how you can come out of this and just go, I'm going to do something positive with it, it's a testament to who you are as a person. And I think that's why this community revolves a little bit around you.
Well, I thank you for that, Greg, but I also think it's a testament of the people that I surround myself with, the people in this community that we have. I take so much pride in what we do. I don't know if people saw, but at the beginning of this stream, I just eliminated a person from my channel who came in and made a comment. He comes to my sporting thing all the time. He gives $5 and $10 super chats all the time. I just deleted him from my channel at the start of this show because he came in and spoke negatively, awfully about Disney in the chat. Why do you keep supporting it? It's blah, blah, blah. Delete. You're gone. I don't care about your money. Okay, yeah, I got bills. Yeah, I got a shitload of medical bills. Pardon my language. But I don't need your money. What I need is the people of this Disney community that realize that life is all about the people that you're around, your family, immediate family, and to steal Steve's word, I'll pay him the 5 cents, your chosen family that you have, that you've selected to be a part of it, that you want around. That's what I am about. Why did I interview the other couple of weeks ago? I called Chris and said I want to interview someone who doesn't come onto our channel at all, doesn't come really into our community, but it was Brian, right. And I interviewed him because I wanted to know why his channel went down and what he did to get it back up. And he was kind enough to come in and tell us about it because I was concerned if somebody we know 6 months down the road had their channel lost, how do they get it back? I didn't give a rat's patoot about who cared if I was interviewing him or not. Who was happy that I was doing or not, who cared that I changed my channel around that night or not. What I cared about was getting the information so it could help others. The same reason we do all this empowerment of shouting out channels, We're not sub for sub. I don't want a daggone person to go sub to one
Right.
person on this channel for the heck of it. You sub to somebody because you're going to watch them. But we want to keep growing this community. We talked at the beginning about all these people that have 100,000 subscribers and more. These are fantastic individuals. Josh, Jenna, Jojo, Kyle, Nate, these are all people that are incredible people. And they're the forefront of what it is, but there's going to be more people coming behind them. I can't wait until we're sitting here one night and we're talking about all those people I just said at 500,000 followers. All of them.
Right.
And we're talking about, whoever in the chat, Mouse Talk, Dad Builds, Team Marie, anybody, Annie Coog, whoever has a channel. We're talking about them, 10,000, 20,000, 25. When we're sitting, somebody said to me one day, and I've said this a couple times, somebody said to me, Pete, when will you rest? Corey, yes, Corey, at 100,000 plus, absolutely. My God, yes, Corey. I can't wait. I'll be able to rest. I'll take some days off and I'll breathe when we're in one of our streams with 10, 11, 12 of our friends with check marks next to their name, being respected for what they do, with a following. And here's the thing, too. I should say this, and while we're talking about this, Chris, we'll just take a break for a second if you don't mind, if that's okay, buddy.
Yeah,
let me also say this, and I'm not going to say the person's name because I don't want to call them out without doing it, but I talked to a good friend recently, and it's somebody I talk to multiple times a week, usually, in this community. And we had a conversation, and I agree with him 100%. The conversation involved around, while the number's fantastic, it's about the loyalty of the people that are there. That's the key. Okay? And you brought up Corey. I'll use Corey as an example. Corey, quality-wise to me, and I don't think I'm speaking out of line. If you want to argue with me, you can. Corey, to me, is a 100,000 plus channel. More. He's that good. He's that smooth. He's that caring about people. But you know what matters is not the number that he has, the loyalty that he has. That's the big factor. You guys here tonight, 40-some people tonight, and more than that, we started with 60-some, the loyalty factor. The 60, 70 people that go over and watch Chris on Saturday nights. The millions of people that go in and follow Chip & Co. because of what Greg and his team does. Okay? That's what it's about. So while the numbers are fantastic, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter why you have a channel, whether it's your hobby, whether it's something you do for fun, whether it's something you do for money. At the end of the day, we're all successful because we've got things out of this that other communities don't get. I'm part of the sports community. I talk to two in the sports community, and I put myself out there. People could give a rat's toot behind you. But yet, in this community, I talk to hundreds of people. I talk to Dad Builds, 3 times a week, probably, maybe more? 4 times, 5 times? I'm blessed that I'm trusted as a moderator because I learned how to moderate from people like LSU Mom and Tina McNeil and Stacy Rogers and Mike Wheeler, people like that helped me develop into be as good as I am because of what they taught me. That during the live stream of one of the biggest people in our community, Resort TV 1, I can get to Josh and have a conversation with him via text during his own stream to help him. That's what it should be about, helping each other and doing what we can. So when you get a chance to share out somebody like Corey, or others, Steve is fantastic at 5,000. Kelly, Diz Our Dream, okay? Everything that Chip & Co's doing on their thing, trying to do. When you get a chance to share out Dad Builds on Saturday night, when you get a chance to share these people out, that's the thing of how we can help each other. That's what's so good about this. And I don't, when I bring up names of things, I just do it to tell the story. I don't do it to drop names, but I got into after Preston's game today, I was texting Chris because I knew I was going to be late. He was working. We were going back and forth, letting him know I was going to start late tonight. But after this horrible day that I've had and the text that I got from Jeff, I thought about calling Chris and saying, nah, let's just skip tonight. I'm not getting home till 9:40. I haven't eaten yet. I haven't taken any medicine. I'm in a ton of pain. And then what do I find? Steve and Kelly missed calls. Call him back. Why'd you call? Just wanted to talk to you. Just wanted you to know I was thinking of you. Just wanted to see how you were feeling. I can't even get my own brothers and sisters to call me. But I can get Steve and Kelly to call me. I can get Chris when I talk to him in the morning and I'm asking him, hey, can you make this thumbnail? Hey, Pete, how you doing? How you feeling? You know, that's what this is all about and why why I try to push everybody to do more, to bring the magic that we have. So I'm sorry, I get on these tangents, especially when I'm having a bad night. You know, I just want to see this success. You know, I want to see dad builds with, 100 people over there on Saturday night. I want to go into Greg's thing and see him doing it live and see 1,000 people watch him. I want to go into Corey's thing and see 4,000 watching him, and Resort TV 1, 20,000, or LBV TV, 10,000 watching me. All these, I want more people to find it because we've got so many good people here. And the little shows are great too. I mean, you're doing your podcast, Greg. Like I talked about, Dad Builds doing the show they did last night. It's about football and everything else, but it was people getting together and doing that. We've had deaths, people that have had deaths in the community this last couple months. We've lost some good people, family members of family members. Walt's lost a relative. Gonzo lost a relative. And I know tons of people reached out to them, and said, hey, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn, Baker, for telling this little anecdote. I hope I'm not. If you want to get mad at me, you can, but it's a good anecdote. Baker, we all know he had COVID recently. I called Chris one night just to see how he was doing. And he mentioned to me how touched he was that he had so many people from our community reach out to him and his own family members hadn't. Just like me. So, yeah, it's a good thing we have. And, yeah, we should fight for it. And, yeah, we should do everything we can to grow and to blossom it and to continue to bring more good people in. And you know what? If there's a Sith knocking at the door like it was today with the guy that I deleted from my own channel, delete it. Move him out. We don't need him. We don't need that stuff in the community, right? Do what we can. So, sorry, Chris. Start thinking about things. No. Emotions going, buddy. I'm very passionate about this. I love you. I love Greg. I believe in what we do so much. So, Anyway, where were we? Before I screwed everything up.
It's all right. That's all the news I've got here for us, Pete. I can pull up some merch if you'd like.
Yeah. How about if we recognize the under 1,000?
That'll work. These are
all people that are working hard. And I should say this. I want to, while Greg's here, if I'm okay, Greg, probably know where I'm going. You could just.
Yeah, I'm great, man. Keep going.
So, I talked with Greg before the stream, and we're going to pull the Disney fanatics out of the race for 1,000. And I don't want everybody to know why publicly. Greg has a very important role with Chip & Co. with what he does of supporting the team and making things roll. And he's putting so much time. It has really taken off over there. His YouTube channel, they started with under, 4,000 some, and Greg kind of took it over, and you're over 6 now. It's growing substantially, which is great. Greg has to put a lot more time into that.
Almost at 7 now.
Almost at 7. So he's putting so much more time over there right now. So he's not putting as much time into the fanatics right now. It's still there. They're going to focus on Instagram and do some other stuff. He's going to come back to it. But we're just going to pull them out because we don't want somebody just sitting there stagnant. I thought it was a class thing for his channel to do. And we'll pull him out next week. But I don't want anybody thinking we're pulling him out as a punishment. It's not in any way, shape, or form that way. So, all right. Chris.
No, other people. There's so many other great content creators out there that I don't want our channel that's doing nothing taking up a spot from somebody who's doing the amazing content and creating out there and doing what they're doing. So I'm happy to take a sidestep while I work on doing nothing but shipping companies. So thank you so much for having us.
We appreciate that. And a new channel should be Stacy Rogers with a D. Dad Builds. Wouldn't that be a good channel?
That would be a great channel.
I think it would be fantastic. They could focus on how much they hate Funkos. It could be like anti-Funko channel. It would be like the multiverse Stacy.
I was about to say it was Bizarro Stacy.
Yes, I like it. The S could be backwards, like the Bizarro Superman. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that channel.
How much she loves the Dallas Cowboys?
Yes, she's a Cowboy fan. You know, oh God, there's so much stuff we could have on there. It'll be great. You know. Hey, Greg. Well, I gotta ask you after the channel. The Eagles' new logo. I don't like it. We'll have to talk about that after the channel. All right, let me pull up the share screen here. Okay, Chris, let's knock out 3 rows here. Let me move it up the screen a little bit here to give you a little bit of leeway to get you to the top. Let's knock out 3 rows, buddy.
All right. Well, first up, we've got Hope's Adventures, Tim and KT, In a Magical Mood, Adam Christian.
Good morning, everyone! Happy New Year, since we didn't get a chance to tell you.
Hold on. I have no idea what just happened. Hold on. I really have no idea what just happened.
On New Year's. It is.
It's not New Year's. I don't know who you are, what we're doing. How did that happen? That just took off on its own. That was weird. I've never had that happen. All right, let's go back and try this one more time. Go ahead, Chris.
So we got Hope's Adventures, Tim and KT, In a Magical Mood, Adam Christian, A Couple of Kiddos, Theme Park Vision, Fun and Fancy Free Floridians, Addie Family Adventures, Disney Worlders, Life with Roxana, Diz Life Podcast, and The Single Rider. You want me to do 3 lines, Pete?
Yeah, do 3.
All right. We've got The Dad and Drew Show, David Vaughn Disneyland Tips, Caitlin at the Castle, Malik Adventures, Tori in Wonderland, and Moments of the Magic.
The great thing is everybody there is kind of up near that mark of 800 to 1,000, which is fantastic. And, you know, they just keep doing their thing, and you just got to keep hoping that they're going to keep rocking it out. We congratulate all of them. So let me move it over here now. Take it up there. Let me see where we're at. I want to make sure you're not yelling at yours. I know you don't like to do that. And why can't I find my screen? Where did my screen go? All right. I think I'll take the next 3 because you're in there. Retro Smile Adventures, The Disney Stranger, Dreamer's Empire, T. Marie's Place, Risa Barrera, Years of Ears, Dad Builds, right there at 722, Christina's Disney Dreams, The Hitchhiking Bones, Magic for 4, Jake's Disney Adventures, Sean Urban, Magical Disney Pals, Gateway to the Magic, Disabled Adventures, Mickey Vlog, Happily Ever Disney, and Living Behind the Castle, all in the 600 to 750 range, plus are in there. Tina and Dad Builds, I keep pushing everybody, check them out, share them out. A lot of great channels in the mix right there. A lot of great people working to grow their channels. Again, we're not asking anybody to just subscribe to these people. We're giving you channels to contemplate looking at for your next viewing growth for, new channels you want to watch. All right, Chris, go ahead.
We got Just Another Diz Nerd, The Heidland Adventures, Doofs in Disney, Phantasmic Fandoms, Mickey Travels, The Big John Network, The Great British Mickey Waffle, Being a Johnaclaire, and Rolling to Orlando, Casey's Corner of the World, OK Disney, Mousepiration, Chris from Orlando, Delo's Diz, Cindy aka Disney Queen, the Detroit Disney Duo, D for Disney, and Phantasmic Chronicles.
Awesome, all channels. I'm not going to sit here and go through all of them right now. Chris and I have talked about all these people throughout the time here, and again, we just keep giving you the opportunity to check out and find new channels for your viewing pleasure. You're doing great, Chris. I want you to hammer out 3.
Let's go Tokyo Disney Dad. We've got Disney Inside Andy, VWDW Challenge.
Got it.
Trader Tori. I nailed it that time. Trader Tori, Teaching Disney, The Talking Mickey Project, What in the World with Russ, Mike Wheeler, Janae, Brian and Eod, Tailor Made Magic, Magically Rihanna, P&A's Adventures, Polka Dots and Pixie Dust, Andy's Playground, Ride the Teacups, Disney Circus Girl, and Sights and Side Quests.
Again, all great channels, working hard. There's Mike Wheeler. He's a moderator for everybody, guys, and kills it. Just highlighting Mike for all he does. But some great channels, great people there all the way through. Let me pull up this next one here. There you go, Chris.
We got Keeping Up in Disney, Princess Serena, Disney MUK, Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Day's dad.
He's a male.
Just a guy he is a male. Just a guy and a girl, Faust family at WDW, Surfer Girl 326, Soaring Over the Magic, DC and Michelle Dew, Jessica's Views, Texas Takes, The Disney Baker, Magic of the Mouse Radio, Tropical Nerds, Theme Park Lifestyle, Mocha and Mickey, Disney Done Differently, and the Florida Man.
All a third of the way there, 300 plus to 400, man. They're moving on up. All these people were like at 100 at some point on our channel, and they've all progressively moved up. Greg, what are you holding there?
What? Where?
On your Disney Fanatics thing. You look like the guy at the bar that's holding the...
That would be my... That's the media badge from Cosmic Rewind.
All right, Chris has been working hard. I'll do some of these. Disney Cable Magic, Disney's Our Cure, Fast Pass with Us. From the Disney Couch, Joy S. She's amazing. Have a wonderful day. Heather Ever After, A Little Dose of Magic. Lisa's Disney Life, Ride on Orlando. Another Disney podcast, Disney Divas Adventures. Space Mountain Dave, Flipper's Pool. Moments of the Magic, Exploring the Magic. Positively Disney. And then down at the bottom there, which you can't see, we've got Rock and Roll DW. You got Time Out with Michael on the Disney Nerdy Network, which I had not moved up there. You know, Chris, I think what I could do on this, it would be fun one day, is we should take this. Let me move it up here so I could tell a story. Let's see here. Let me pull it up. You could probably tell a story with like the channel names, you know? Like, let me see here. I could create a flipper story maybe even. So let's see. I was sitting there one day and hanging out, checking out Dreamer's Empire, thinking, is the Disney stranger a stranger on T. Marie's place? He's been working hard on his bones, but he just seems to think he's got magic for 4. He doesn't know anything about the blog over with Mickey, but if he gets it together, Christina's Disney dreams will all come really true. That's a flipper story. What do you think?
Flipper story.
Flipper story. Why not? All right, let me jump back over to the other screen, and then I got to refine my screen. Everything, of course, is locking up on me. Let's come back over to our news thing. There we go.
Got to pull up something to share here for us, Pete.
All right, I'll pull back. Go ahead. Let me know when you're ready to do some merch. Let me bring Greg in. There we go. He's in here. There are some amazing channels. There's a lot of great channels in this community. You know, everybody starts somewhere. You know, and while the bigger people continue to grow, and we want to see that. You know, I want to see the day when I'm talking about who's the first channel from all of our group to get 500,000. Who's the first to get to 1 million? You know, can somebody get there before Tim Tracker does? You know, does Tim Tracker get there? Are we cheering on Tim? You know, they're people from our Disney community. Success is a good thing if you cheer people on and don't revel in the thing. I watched a TV show recently, and it talked about retaliation and retribution, how it was a bad thing. You know, how it really could change your karma. And it's so true. It is so true. Hey, Kate, Oodalali Lane. Kate reminds everybody to make sure if you've got your things for her special project, make sure you have them in. If you don't know about it, please reach out to her on her Instagram. So please do that. I just thought about that because Kate's in here. It reminded me. Are you about ready to builds with some merch?
Just about ready. Sorry for the wait, Pete.
Joe Greg, he's going to love these shoes. I bet you'll buy a pair of these shoes. I'll put money.
I'm excited. I need new shoes anyway.
I will do the gentleman's bet, $1. That's what it is.
All right.
Are we ready?
So,
all right, let me pull the screen back.
We're going to start out with our shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to share over.
Here.
There we go. Share over. Wait till you see this website, Greg.
So this is a website called Cartoon Kicks. I should be getting some sort of endorsement deal from these people. These are the Bluey shoes.
Wow, you can change everything?
So you can either get it with black soles and laces or white.
Yeah. Wait, it gets better. Wait till you see some of this.
So they've got both runners and high tops. We have everything from Sonic, Looney Tunes, Disney, The Simpsons, Nickelodeon, Marvel. There's, I might have just ordered this pair of shoes myself. Spider-Man. Let me pull up some Disney ones here for us. We've got the Little Mermaid.
Look at that.
Whoa.
These are ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Got Cars. Here is a Minnie Mouse pair. There you go.
Show them the high tops. It reminds me of the old day Chucks.
They are the classic Chucks.
They are, man. I love those.
It's so much.
I'm getting me a pair of Pikachu shoes.
There's so much to choose from.
I think the Lightning McQueen looks really cool in these.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need a Jigglypuff set. What is going on with this? I had to pull it up on my own computer.
They're yeah.
The cool
so
thing,
I will report back. I have in fact ordered a pair of these, and I will report back and let you know what I think about the quality and everything of them. But
they look like they just took cons and just painted over top of them. So if they're the same comfort level.
Here's the crazy thing. Dizzar Dream had the best idea. Find two of them that you like and just split them up, and you can wear both each time you go out.
So Jeff is going to do, they have the, he's a big fan of Bluey, of course. They have Bingo, Bluey's sister. So he's going to wear a Bluey and a Bingo together.
I'm getting myself a Mario and a Luigi.
They're pretty cool.
There is a Robin Hood Kate. Let me see. Here it.
Look at the Peter Pan.
There was. Pretty sure that was Peter Pan. I'm pretty sure there is a Robin Hood though. I'll have to double check, Kate. It's just cartoonkicks.com. So
there's everything.
Smurfs, all of it.
Kylo Ren. Oh my lord.
Kylo Ren. There's Transformers. Teen Titans.
Is that Donkey Kong? Yes. Oh my god, it's Donkey Kong.
There is classic Donkey Kong. Bert and Ernie, Sesame Street. Let me go back to the Donkey Kong ones because they are cool.
Wow, Baymax. You don't see many Baymax. Look at Bert and Ernie.
No.
Bert and Ernie looking like that. Yep. Remember that flavor of gum that you used to buy? It had all the different colored sticks.
The cool thing with the Donkey Kong is the black ones are a black canvas. The white ones are a white canvas.
Oh, that Donkey Kong looks tough. I love that game. That was one of my favorite games. $70.
$70.
I can't wait to hear if they're comfortable. That's the key, obviously. It doesn't matter to me because I'm never going to feel them. If I get them, they're going on a wooden shoe. But for people, regular people that have all their parts, comfort is a key thing.
Here's the Baymax.
Look at Baymax.
Man, those look great. I want to see how well they hold up.
People just, if you're walking around Disney with them, people are going to lose their mind. Zebra Freak, that was the name of that gun.
You know what I need? I need a Haunted Mansion pair, like the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion on a pair.
Oh, that would be something.
That would be cool.
I think these guys just have primarily characters, but that's a great idea for them.
Imagine having like purple wall ones, or bubblegum wall, or Haunted Mansion wallpaper.
Oh my god. They could do so much.
I just gave away $1 million idea.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's a horrible idea. Let's not do that.
But yeah, there's these. Now, if you go to their homepage, it mentions the high tops, it mentions the runners. There are slip-on options. I will show you a trick. If you go up here to the search and you type in the word boots, they have combat boot versions as well.
Woo! I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yep. So
look at that. I did not know that. Look at Kermit the Frog.
there is
That BMO from Adventure Time? That's awesome.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. They've got just about everything. I mean, it's crazy.
I think the Aladdin pair is pretty cool.
Let me see that one. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that blue.
Yeah.
That
almost matches my hair.
That's a little darker though. But that's cool though, dude. Think about if you're walking around the park. I mean, boots may be a little hot, obviously, but if it's a rainy day wearing that, people are just going to flip out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all of them all the way through.
That's
Badia, that's all, folks.
I'm here to help the Disney community spend their money. Glad I could help.
You're doing a good job of it.
Wow, yeah, you just spent a lot of my money, thanks. But now I know what to tell my kids for Father's Day.
There you go. And
there you go.
And you owe me $1.
So yeah, I will report back when I get mine and let you know what I think.
So there's Dora the Explorer. Did I ever tell you the Dora the Explorer story with Kayla?
I don't know, but I'm glad that you have a Dora the Explorer story.
All right, so I got to tell this in PG.
You had to worry.
I got to tell this in PG. So when Kayla's my eldest, Kayla's 23. Oh, look at the count. Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
When Kayla was in kindergarten, the big show back then was Dora the Explorer. Okay? And, you know, all her little friends and everything. Well, Benny the Bull was often referenced as Azul, which is blue in Spanish, I believe. Is that right?
I remember this story. Yes.
Okay. So, oh God, I think I might just laugh at. So Kayla went to kindergarten, went into school, and they had a little show and tell about things that you do at home. And she proceeded to get up in front of the class. Mind you, while Nanette and I and about 30 other parents are sitting there watching this little show and tell, Kayla gets up and has a little thing she's drawn and pictures on it of Dora the Explorer that she watches every day. Over top of Dora the Explorer, on the picture of Benny the Bull, there's an X. Teacher says, Kayla, why does the bull have an axe? She goes, God, I hate saying this. Pardon me for bleeping me. She goes to the teacher and the whole class and all the parents are sitting there. Dora doesn't like him. She calls him an ass blank all the time. Azul, ass, you know. She calls him, he's a jerk. She calls him all the time. And the teacher went, what? And Kayla proceeded to go, yeah, ask my dad. He'll tell you. That was my daughter. Right. All these parents looked at me like I was the worst parent ever. And then, of course, I was sitting next to them. I just went, right there.
I would have stood up at that point and been like, yeah, that bull. That bull's an Azul.
I will never forget that as long as I live. Kayla doing that to me. Benny the Bull. Every time I see that Dora the Explorer, it reminds me of Benny the Bull. So,
wow.
Anyway, look at that one. That's pretty cool. That's Silver Surfer?
It's Silver Surfer.
Wow.
They have a good graphic artist working for them.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah. You pay for what you do as a parent. Your kid, you get it back. Kids are great. I love my daughters to death. I pay for some of the things that I've done. Although I don't remember ever using that word in the house, but apparently I must have because 5-year-olds pick it up. And so.
Yeah.
I think I still have that presentation up in the attic too. I should get that out. So when she gets married, I'm gonna pull that out and tell that story.
You should have that on like the little display table.
Yes,
that guests see in the the reception.
Oh, imagine if we had cell phones back then.
Oh my God, that would have gone viral. I'd have had 1 million hits on that in a heartbeat. Disgruntled dad. She tells a story, then they put a picture of me sitting there.
Over on Shop Disney, we've got the new Mickey's Main Attraction. Small World is this month's release. So here's the Small World ears.
These seem to be doing really well, Chris, as far as I've heard.
This one's going to be very popular. And then you have the plush that goes with it.
That's scary. The coloration on it is in the face.
That one's a little interesting.
That looks like it would come to me in the middle of the night and just. Mm-hmm. I'm not like I love purple. Oh, but it's just a little scary. Oh, that's cool.
And then there's the pen.
I do like that.
Yep.
Julie says I
not
like those.
Not available on the website is the Loungefly or the key. There's a Loungefly and a key also.
We saw the Loungefly and the key at World of Disney today, and they look great in person. The keys are hard to find. Like, they are really, on all the collections, they were hard to find.
Baker says they got it all at the Emporium tonight. Yep. Love the fact that we got direct access to everybody from the parks getting real-time information between Greg and Baker.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for the next set.
What's the next set?
Pinocchio.
Oh,
it's like this nice blue, really good-looking Mickey on that one. I can't wait. Even the bag, I think, looks phenomenal. Chris,
I'd like to put a vote to right now. I think Pinocchio has to be one of our Mickey and Friends next time.
Yep. There's also a new Lilo and Stitch 20th anniversary jigsaw puzzle for $24.99.
Puzzles are a huge thing. Wasn't until you and Steve started talking about it all the time I didn't realize how big puzzles were.
Oh yeah, all about the puzzles.
That's pretty cool. You know,
that's a great stress reliever if you are having some issues. I highly suggest doing puzzles. Put you on some soft music. Do a puzzle.
Put you on soft music, and you take you get double-sided tape and you wrap, and then you could pick the pieces up.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
What you have to do.
And then over at our friends at Artland, there is a new Up pin.
Oh my Lord! Did anybody see? And he brought this up. I don't know. Did anybody see Adam the Woo's? One of his recent one of his recent vlogs he did. He did it with Chris from Provost Park Pass. They were out in Salt Lake City, going around Salt Lake, and they went to the house that is in Salt Lake that is the Up House. And it is, Greg, you familiar with that? It's the first time
I am.
That is incredible. I was blown away.
It's perfectly colored. They do a great job of copying that for the movie.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I was blown away by it. If you haven't seen it, go check out, look up Adam the Woo on his channel and search Salt Lake City, and you'll find it. Anyway, sorry, Chris. This is cool.
Oh, that's okay.
Expensive.
So this one is a limited edition of 125. The numbered one is $67.95. If you want an artist printer's proof, it is $80.30. About 3 inches in diameter.
It was magnificent, Marsh says. That's awesome. I did see you were doing something. I just thought you were at something down at Graceland pumping up the movie. I didn't realize you were seeing an actual thing of the movie. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Mar lives at Graceland practically.
Pretty much. Yep.
She lives in the jungle room.
Makes sense.
These don't look as elaborate as usually Paul's Gallery does. Is it me?
So these four are a new series that they just came out with a week ago. I am not a fan of this series. This is a glass series, so this is the mirror. You can see through it. Glass. But I do not like the look of these. So that's supposed to be the Poison Apple and the Evil Queen. And then this one you have Beast as the Rose.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of these at all. The only one that I kind of like is the Cinderella one, which you see her through the little
Cinderella.
clock.
Oh, yeah.
That one's pretty good. And then
Annie's offended by that. That's great.
Sorry. And then the Sleeping Beauty with Maleficent. Of course, you can see through Sleeping Beauty.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's all I had merch-wise for tonight.
No, I appreciate it. Greg, what do you guys got going over on Chip & Co.?
We got we're going to be live tomorrow doing a Saratoga Springs resort tour. That's when we're doing lives anymore, is Saturdays during the morning. Just doing resort tours. That way people can get an idea of what there is going on at the resorts if you're not around. We have podcasts that drop on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday now.
And that's under Chip & Co. on all major podcasts.
That's under Chip. Yep. And then Disney Nerdy Network, obviously, doing 2 shows over there with those guys, and then working with Mark Valentine at Diz Life Podcast, doing a show with him every week.
You're busy as all get out, which is good for you.
On top of that, look, we are bringing you all the best news and all the new merch that comes out and everything we can, and trying out new stuff. We're in a great position where we're putting everything up on YouTube, and YouTube has really done very strong for us over the past few months. And I'm really happy with the direction it's going. And it's because of obviously working with you and the great community we have around us, and then just putting out just constant content. So we're starting to see that pay off for us. Things are really positive right now. The podcast is really taken off. We're doing a Disney it's Disney Parks and Review, where we review just going through the parks for the past week. And then there's Park News and Review. Then there's Entertainment News and Review. And then a fourth one just called And Company, where we break down the top articles from the week that everybody's clicked on.
Nice. I got to learn a little bit about the podcasting. I would love to take some of my shows and put them out as a podcast. I just got to figure out how to do it.
We'll talk if you want.
Hold on one sec. Sorry to interrupt you, Greg. Debbie Bernfeld, good night. Debbie supports the community in depth all over. We thank you for the Father's Day note for everybody. Appreciate you. Mar says the director of the archives pulled one of Elvis' guitars out. Oh my God. That's incredible. Would love that. Chris, don't forget Stacy sent you stuff before we go out. Okay, she said let you know that. Good, Greg. I'm sorry, you were saying.
I have no clue. I was saying something. I have no clue.
Podcast. I said I wanted to learn about podcasts, and you started about.
Oh no! I said, I was going to say, hey, let's talk off air. I will give you a few ideas and point you in the. If you don't already know the direction to go, I have ideas for you to go in a direction.
Yeah, I don't know much about that, but I would love to do that at some point. I think I've got so many great interviews that we could put out that I think would be fun.
Yeah, we've learned and between you and I, and obviously 40 some other people listening, and Chris, that people love getting in their cars on when they're either going to work or coming home from work. They like to spend their time, and if you're in this Disney community, you like to hear what's going on at the parks, and you just like to hear the people the voice that you're used to hearing tell you about these things. And man, we've really had some luck with it, and just hard work and luck is paying off. Things are, like I said, Pete, man, things are going great, and happy Father's Day to every single person out there.
Absolutely. Chris, you want to hit Stacy's stuff first before we talk about
so it's a good thing Preston is asleep. First up, we have a Hercules Funko Pop.
Cool.
That's a VHS Funko with Hercules.
He got a Funko the other day. He's all excited because we're going to Disney time for his birthday this year, and he is all excited about a couple things, and one of them is Funkos that are down there and stuff. So that'll be interesting. That's pretty cool, though.
Next up, we have the Scarlet Scarab from the Moon Knight series.
I haven't seen that. I got to see that. I haven't seen that. Watch that yet.
One of my, I love that show. I've rewatched it several times now already.
I've got to watch it. I just got to make time to do it. Every time I think about doing it, I'm like, I'll put it back to later. The Hercules one looked like he was just saying, "Hey, how you doing?" It was.
He did. Yeah, he's just. Hey, how you doing?
Hold on. Wait.
But anyway.
I wish I had that one ready. I should have had that one ready when you asked, or when you brought it up there. I say, boom. See, if you go all the way to the top, then you're ready for that. Okay, you got Hercules ready? All right. There.
Hey, how you doing?
Yep, that's the one.
It fits perfectly.
On the other scale, we have the Black Chrysanthemum.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
From the Book of Boba Fett. So that one.
And
it looks like he is flocked as well.
Hey, watch your language. What is flock?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, thank you. I was just about to ask the same thing.
So that means it's like almost a velvet covering on him, so it feels like kind of furry, I guess.
So all my Jewish relatives, hey, it's velvet.
And then lastly, we have a Ms. Minutes.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Are these San Diego Comic-Con exclusives?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Oh. Did anybody bring up the lounge flies that are exclusive out there for that yet?
No. Tell me about that.
No.
Oh, they have like Agent Carter lounge flies for San Diego. They have Mr. Fredrickson from Up. Carl has his own lounge fly. There's some really, really good ones coming out.
That's very cool. That's a big one.
Stacy says that's a 10-incher.
I wouldn't know.
What she said.
I thought I just know they're big. When I go into Preston's room, I just say they're just big. That's what I call them. But that's pretty cool looking. I actually like that one. What was it? I guess there was different colors of them, huh, Chris?
I think maybe it glows in the dark, so that's what they're showing you here. That's the normal, and then that's when it's glowing in the dark.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Stacy, for sharing those. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, I get it now. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having one of those taken out of the box. Take it out of the box, Stacy. Put it behind me. You know.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry. I guess he does that when you bring him home. So, Chris, what do you have going
does.
over? You're going to be live tomorrow night.
Gonna be live tomorrow night. We will be doing.
Oh,
Name That Tune tomorrow night.
Guys do a good job with that. That's a great job over there. Name That Tune. So go over and check out Dad Builds. If you're not following him already, you should be, because Saturday nights are a good fun hangout over there. Next week, he may be in the driver's seat. I won't know till sometime next week. We're tentatively going to come on there. Chris Stacy just sent you the lounge flies if you want to share them that Greg was talking about.
Okay.
Stacy's trying to step up into executive producer role now.
I think so.
She's doing a good job. Can't falter. Although every time Stacy comes in,
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
that's what she says to me. I don't think that's right.
It's not very nice.
I can't wait for her new channel. That'll be exciting. Thank you, Peanut and Jonathan, for dropping the links in there for both Chip and Co tonight and for them. Yeah, thank you, Stacy. It's doing a good job. Chris will pull it up here in a second. We'll do that before we go. I don't have any Disney content, while Chris is pulling that up. I don't have any Disney content myself, probably for about a week if we don't go next Friday. There's no interview on Sunday. Our friends with Mouse Vibes out of California, her dad has been having some challenges. She wanted to go visit him, so she asked me if she could switch out. So she moved her interview to December 4th, which December. And then Wednesday, We didn't have an interview because we are on the road traveling that day. So, and we won't be back to the following week. So it'll be a little bit, at least for me, for Disney-wise on my channel. But the good news is we will have some brand new, let me pull this up real quick before we get to that, Chris. We'll have some brand new Disney videos coming out, guys, that I would love everybody to share out. And if we can get them for whatever we got, we have, let me do that real quick. Boom. We've got, oh, I got a really cool one. Casey did these. He did the Epcot China Pavilion. He walked around to all the zodiac signs that were made out of flowers and garden and all that stuff, you know, topiaries. So he did the whole walkthrough of all the zodiac signs. He got a video with the Epcot Mexican Pavilion, the mariachi. He got the Master Juggler, which is really cool, from Italy. I didn't even know about this guy, Chris, until Casey sent me his video. I was really excited. The Epcot Pavilion Master Juggler. We've also got the Voices of Liberty.
Sergio,
I didn't know about him. Had no idea.
You don't know about Sergio? Oh my gosh, he's an icon down here.
Great. I spent almost 3 years in a hospital. I had no idea who that guy was. I had never seen him. I got the video. I'm like, what the heck is this? I started doing my research. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's popular.
That man haunts my dreams.
Haunts your dreams. Well, Sergio, we have a video of him coming next week. We got the Epcot Pavilion with the Voices of Liberty. He did a great job getting the piano player over at the American Pavilion. It wasn't the young lady, who's amazing. Great. I can't think of her name. I'm drawing a blank, Greg. You know who I'm talking about offhand?
I do, and unfortunately, I cannot.
This was a gentleman. His name was Kelly. He did an amazing job on the piano. I love that. And then he also did a really good job. He did a Main Street Fire Department walkthrough. So next week, we'll have some good videos coming out while we're on the road for you guys to check out. And hopefully we'll get them up over 100 views and more people will find them. That'll be great. So, all right, let's talk about this. This is awesome.
This is the Captain Carter Loungefly.
Now, does it have a special thing on it that says Loungefly special for that or whatever?
It has the metal plaque here on the side, and I assume it says Loungefly Marvel.
Okay.
But I'm not sure otherwise. We just got that one front view of it.
Interesting.
Right. And then there is this one, which is the
oh, look at that. Oh, it's glow in the dark.
crocodile.
It's gone. There we go.
The crocodile from the Princess and the Frog.
I gotta be honest, that's kind of cool.
That one's cool. We've got Carl from Up.
Wow. Look at that one.
That's kind of nice looking. I predict a certain member of the VP family will have that.
You think? They probably already have that somehow or another.
Probably. And then last but not least, this is so cool, a Tusken Raider.
God, look at that one. Oh, see, that could
complete
force me
with
to
the metal studs. That's awesome.
That could force me to fall down that rabbit hole. That is phenomenal. Is that glow or just standard?
Just standard, but that would go great with my Stormtrooper over.
Well, dude, look at that sitting on a sand background. I mean, that's just ingenious.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, do you already have that one on order somehow or another?
Man, I wish I was going out to San Diego Comic-Con and I would pick probably all four up. I would literally walk out with all of them.
You could go there and spend a field day. You could lose your mortgage.
Thousands of dollars I would spend out there. That's why I don't go. It's bad enough going to MegaCon down here and not spending $1 million. Now imagine doing that at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, I can't do it.
That's absolutely phenomenal. Wow. Well, I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. Again, Chris will be live tomorrow. He does a great job with his hangout and everything. Check out all of our friends with Chip and Co. Check out all the people that I support on this channel. I know I'm probably the only YouTuber out there pushing 200 plus other channels every week I broadcast. But to me, it's important to help people and to let people know about all the incredible people that are out here, whether they have 1 subscriber, 10, 100, 100,000. or a million, it doesn't matter. These people all did the thing we all have a tough time doing, and that's hit and record the first time. And they've blossomed their product from that. The more people you find and add to your life, I guarantee you, the better your life will be. A lot of people going live tomorrow. Greg will be live tomorrow morning doing a tour of the resorts. Which resort are you doing, if you don't mind asking?
Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs. That'll be great. Dizzard Dream will be live tomorrow. I believe they're also doing resorts at some point tomorrow. Kelly Myers and the Mouse is back at Magic Kingdom tomorrow. I talked to him. So I know he'll be live. Mouse Talk will be live somewhere tomorrow at some point. I think they're doing tomorrow night is what they're doing, if I remember Walt for what he was talking about doing. I'm sure there'll be others. It's the weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. The best thing you could do if you're watching somebody who's a dad that's broadcasting, give them a share, give them a like, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for sitting here and putting up with all the chicanery that I do. I know sometimes I speak a little bit too much of my mind, but one of the things I've learned through all of this thing is say what you believe, be passionate about what you do, speak from the heart, and hopefully people will respect what you're saying. It's what I try to do. Chris, I thank you for everything you do here on this channel. People don't realize how special you are to us as a creator, but also to us as a family. You are family. And I look forward to the next time we get to hang out. Greg, thank you for being a liaison for Chip & Co. and all you're doing over there. Proud of your guys' success. Hopefully someday we're talking in the near future about 10,000 for you or more. And, you know, we'll do what we can. So everybody, great Father's Day. Try not to eat too much, I don't know, hamburgers or whatever it is. You know, I'm not sure. So let's see. I want to find a good way to take us out of here tonight. There's only one way we can go out of here tonight.
My nipples were not bleeding. They just needed some attention.
That's true. That is so very true. That's amazing that will happen in life. It is. You know, you just have to go, hey.
I just can't get enough mayonnaise. I just can't get enough droppings. I just can't get enough. I say mayonnaise.
It's basically like a D&T live stream chat.
Might as well finish with this. What do you think, guys?
That works.
What? What I missed?
Did you just see that?
What I missed?
Did you just see that?
What?
There was a naked person in the background. We have ninja watchers. We have people that comment. It's the same idea.
What? What I missed?
Did you just see that?
There was a naked person in the background. There's a naked man in Steve's room.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.